If it ends up not working, then I'll have to stop the stream and try. But I was like, well, might as well give it a try. Why not now? I've tried it before. Something told me, since I switched to, this is kind of boring actually. So I'm not going to explain too much why, but I did decide to try and stream differently today. Let me just double check that that's actually working real quick. If not, I'll just restart it quickly. So it won't be too long of a process either way. Let me just double check. It actually is live streaming both ways. Let me just make sure. Is it doing? Yeah, okay. It is. And I'm not having any issues right now, at least. Maybe the... Yo, what's up, Flower? How you doing today? About to get some chess tournaments going on very, very shortly. I'm just pulling this up on my phone so I can watch my TikTok chat. Much appreciated, much appreciated. It's super late there, isn't it, too? Or early? I don't know the exact time zone difference. But yeah, appreciate you tuning in. Off Noti, too. That was very quick. I just started the stream. But yeah, I'm about to start this up. Some tournaments. I lost a lot of rating points today. I hit 2239. I'm now down to 2167. I was up, and it was like, oof, straight back down. But yeah, let me pull. Okay, is this here? Yeah. Oh, wow. But, hold on one second. Man, I hope it end up going better. Hopefully this shouldn't be up this late. Yeah, fair. I've definitely had a few times where I've been like, yeah, I gotta get up in the morning, and I slept like 3-4 hours. I get it. Let me put this up. No. Okay. I guess this is not an option anymore. Alright. Oh no, this is option. What am I talking about? Just confirm. Yeah, I don't think we have anyone else in. If you want to do like a puzzle battle or something, if you want to throw your chess.com username in there. Yo, what's up, YB? How you doing? I'm doing alright. Link. I can't do songs because I stream on YouTube as well. That's the only thing. I can't get anything there before I get copyright struck. Otherwise, that's why I don't have any. I would love to play some music, just something chill in the background, but I cannot risk it. They have like YouTube has like an audio library you can play for. But it can still be good though. It can still be good. Like I play some games against the people, I get cooked. And it's not even guaranteed. But yeah, no pressure. We usually do tournaments. So we're gonna have a tournament when we have enough people in the chat. You're good? Man. Yeah, what's up, hi there? But yeah, lock in. I will create the tournament. I have 4 daily games. So I'll create the tournament for a little bit out. Hopefully we do have enough people to join in. Let me start this up though. New club, tourney, club arena. Let's see. Club arena name first of the day. I don't know. Your last message. What's your last message? I didn't see that one. What's up, Ilkar? What's going on? Houston. Yo, me and HDX, we just became mutuals. What they post you about? Yeah, what's going on, Ilkar? And then Rylan. I don't see another message besides, can you read my last message? That's the only one that I see right now. Let me set this up. 3 minutes, an hour. It is a 26. We're going to set it for 10:17. No, actually, I said I'm going to give some time. Maybe 20, just in case we don't have enough people just yet. But I'm a minimum. And here is the link for those who want to join in on... And hi, they appreciate those likes. Oh, okay. How many games in a row is adoption? Is it 20? But yeah, here's the link to the tournament for those on Twitch and YouTube. And then if you're on TikTok, and I guess that might go to the YouTube Shorts one as well. I'm not sure. I'm streaming to four outputs today. So it's on like YouTube horizontal and vertical. Not sure how that's going to go. Tried it before, it didn't work, but I switched what I'm streaming from. And like so far, first 5 minutes, I don't have an issue. Hopefully it stays that way though. I just don't know if I can read the chat there. I don't know if anyone's, maybe someone has sent a message there. Not sure. But I can, okay. I can see this. I can see this one. And then can I see the other one? But yeah, I'm in here right now. If someone's in their username, I can send you an invite for... Okay, they're both actually working then. Yeah. But yeah, I can send you an invite for a puzzle battle while I'm waiting for the tournament to start up. Just throw in the username. If not, I can play someone online. We have 6 minutes. We have enough time for one and then maybe a bullet game or something like that. But yeah, I'm in here right now. We need 300 people for it to start. While we're waiting, I can play my daily games. This one just started, I believe, so it's nothing too interesting. E4, E5. This next one. Okay. This one is a little bit more active. I can go knight here to B4 in this daily game. Want to attack their weakness, or I could go knight in the center, and that probably is a little better to force something to get traded off. Or I can bring my rook over. Actually, do I go here or rook over? What's up, Elias? Playing some daily, trying a quad output today. Yo, what's up, Straw? Appreciate those donations. You love short streams better? Oh man, okay. So I'm definitely trying to see if I can keep doing the 4 outputs there. What tournament, how to join. So, Abanov, let me give you the link real quick right now. Let me know if it pops up in the chat. And then Scared to Blunder, I got you. I'm going to accept that in 1 second. Abanov, if you want to join in there. And then Scared to, where'd the invite go? I don't see the invite anymore. I'll accept that. We have enough time for a bullet game, I believe. So I can definitely accept this. What are they going to do? Unrated bullet happening right now. Eli? Okay, Eli, got you. Hey, what's up, Chaos? What's up, Yume? How y'all doing today? Been playing the French here. A blitz tournament to start off some 3-0. And I'm playing a bullet unrated right now. See if I can get a win. I hit 2239 bullet today, and then it dropped off very low. I was on a crazy losing streak after a pretty nice start to the day. But that happens sometimes. We're going to go up attacking the bishop castle. Here. Ooh. Okay, we're going to go there, and then knight here attacking the queen. They're trying to get rid of this knight to get checkmate. Take the bishop, take the knight. There's no longer mate there. And then bring my rook over. Bishop back. And then, here to attack theirs. Only thing I can think of that kind of works here, because they have active position. They're attacking. We're going to attack. And then slide over now. Maybe bishop down? That feels like that doesn't really work either. This is free, though. Unless I'm missing something. Yeah, I think that's free. Queen here. Yeah, we're just going to get active. Exchange, capture. And we're going to force an endgame here. They have to trade their queen. Then we're going to get our bishop active to attack their weaknesses. Alright, so this is a winning endgame. Just got to convert this. Bishop's going to slide here. Up. Up. And then we're going to go pawn here to a5. Create this outside passer. I'm going to push this all the way down. Bishop here. Pawn up. Pawn up. Take. You didn't have to take, but just so there's no room for error. Check. Check. Ooh. Make sure I'm not too slow with this. Here. Here. There we go. There's checkmate. Where's the link? Oh, that does not put that. What's up, Eliza? I'm doing all right today, Yume. Or Blunderfish. Sorry, I know that's your old name. I'm doing all right today. Nothing too crazy. Just a chill day. Me next. I don't think we have enough time for another bullet, but the link. Does the link not get put in the... So when I send this right now, you don't see the link because I just put a link in the chat. Let me know if you don't get that. Abanov. Are you watching? You're watching on the vertical, I'm assuming, right? You're going to 500. You can call me Yume. Okay. That's easier for me. Definitely easier. That's what I remember it as. But yeah, we have 3 people in. We need 1 more person. But yeah, if the link... Man, that might be the one problem. Your username? Okay, I'll send you an invite to the club. But yeah, we're going to set this up. Give this to you real quick. What's their real rating? You said it's 2300, I believe, right? You do vertical. I just started doing vertical today. Just because it's like, well, I know it's better technically, but I didn't want to switch it up for those who started watching me horizontally on YouTube. So I'm like, I don't want to just stop doing that. But I'm like, this is probably, they give you more push, I've seen, but I don't know. I am hoping that my computer can handle it. But I think it can when I have the software. I was doing it hardware at first. But here, Abanoff. I just invited you to the club. Once you're in the club, you go to the note section. There'll be a link to the tournament in there. I'm very confused. So you don't see anything? You don't see like any link in the chat there? Something about in the Blitz tournament. Is that like a creator or that's just a known like backup account here? I didn't put the link in. Oh, I didn't put it in the. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, I think I have a way to fix that. Let's see. If I refresh here, I can't type in this. That might be a problem. Okay, I'm seeing a problem here. I may not be able to do both because for some reason it doesn't have both chats. Like there are different things. So if I put it right now, let's see if this works. Let me go here real quick. All right. Do you see it now? I put that on YouTube only. Hopefully that sends it. If not, I'll have to do something else. A backup 4 or 5 because of that. No, because Play So and Blad, that's the. Oh, that's their actual account, right? So this is their backup account. Up. Let me switch this real quick. But this is Blitz. So I don't have to move too quick. I'm used to playing. I played a lot of Bullet today. Knight's going to slide in. Knight can jump. Hey, Jazzy. How many you got? How many you down this time? I know you said you usually play. Oh my God. Not that bad. You're joining? All right. I'm glad that was that able to help you. The invite from the club. Bishop's going to slide. Knight here to b6, and then knight here. Them here. Oh, appreciate. Thank you so much, Elon. Much appreciated. Because I was trying to figure that out. What's up, Anu? They're going to take. I'll take there. Here to b5, and then bishop here to b7, and then rook here to c8. What's up, Chaos? Up. Play So and Blad. That was the person I just played the bullet game against, I believe. And the count Scared to Blunder is their backup. Take. Pawn up. Yeah, this is already over. This is already over. I messed up very early on. I don't even know if this is comebackable really. Like the knight, this is going to hang now. Can go over to guard this. And if they take, they can't take this yet. I'm playing like this is a bullet game. I gotta slow down a little bit. But we're still down on time though. King's going to, do I move my king up to guard this is the question. Or do I, because they're looking to go rook down here. Or not here, rook here. So you want to go rook over, but then they can just take. So if you go up, they could still just go down. And you can't guard unless you go back here, which does not feel right. So what is the best way? Maybe it is just bishop here. And then rook down, you take the queen, but they're attacking your rook at the end of that. Yeah, I don't know if it matters too much what I do. We could try rook over, but then just down. I feel like that defeats the point. But I don't think I can win conventionally anyway, so I'm just going to go for a tactic. I don't think I could win. Yeah, if they take the rook, I'm fine. Yeah, what's up, Zach? They want to take over there and then here. So yeah, we're going for this. Oh, yeah. This does not work at the end of the day. Because if you go here, then they take your queen, which defeats the whole point. Check. And then, check. Yeah, there's no way you can checkmate them. I was hoping there was some way that this would end up working out, but I don't think there's a way. Because wherever you do, the bishop is just too active. If you go here, it takes. Yeah. This is probably over. That's a double check, check. Yeah, they have too many pieces, check. Yeah, I just resign there. Go to the next game. That one's over. What's up, and we have a few people from Nepal come in regularly. GG. I mean, it was for you. I did not play very well there. I got smoked. I lost. That's a normal tactic, too. Usually I see it, but for some reason I missed it right there. Rapid, so just pure rage. Yeah, earlier I was playing some bullet games that had me feeling like that. I was losing. I had a couple games I lost by point something seconds on the clock. And I was like, if I just move up literally not even a second faster, just a little faster, those would have been wins. It was ridiculous. What's up, Steve Prot? I see her on YouTube today. I'm gonna take back the queen, bishop here to e7, and then knight b to d7 next, and pawn here to a5 following. If I go knight in the center, that doesn't work. So we're gonna go a5 first. Wait. You said, I think I missed. Did I miss a message? Jazz. Oh, check. Okay, yeah, I got you. Don't know if you're still here though. Let me check this real quick. Knight's going to slide back. Knight can come here to e4. If the bishop takes, we'll take back with the queen. And then f5 maybe next. But yeah, Zach. Sometimes it happens. It's not to say that you're not that good anymore. It just happens sometimes. Like playing chess, believe me. There's some days you question if you're the right rating. But yeah, we're attacking there on f3. They could just push to f4. And I guess I will queen check some up that material. And knight here to f6, knight here to e4 next. And then rook a to e8. Rook here. Man, it's fun. And this is unrated too. So it won't even matter if you lose in these. You won't lose the points you worked for. You know, I will say. I may be a little biased. But I think this is a good thing. We had some people that say like love to play here, and it helps improve. It's helped me improve, I think. Playing all these games, quick succession. I've got to play a lot of different lines. Now I can play against the England Gambit pretty much perfectly at this point because of these tournaments. Before that, I cannot say I could do it flawlessly. The knight's there. I keep moving very quickly, but this is not blitz. This is not bullet, I mean. But it is 3-0. They have a dangerously big center. This might be an issue. I didn't think about that really. Let me check this real quick. Hold on 1 second. Alright, let's see. Rooks want to slide over, protecting their pawn there on d4. I really don't have anything. Rook over. Feels like they have a lot going on. Like, I don't know how I can stop this. They have 3 connected pawns towards the center of the board. Whatever I do, it feels like they have some way to get one through. I guess we'll just go up 1 square. If you push all the way to g5, they could just get past it, and that wouldn't work at all. Whenever they push a pawn, though, I think I now have a chance. Because take... And now... Okay. You can't take there yet because of rook. We can go knight here. Man, I don't know if... Was I supposed... Maybe I wasn't supposed to take that, though. Rook over. And then rook up. And knight up. I don't know if this is winning anymore. But maybe I could have went knight here. I do think they would have saw that I'm going for knight to c3, though. So that wouldn't work in the long term. Rook's going to slide forward. You can go captures, I believe. But I don't know if that works. Because if you take, they could just take, and they could push their pawn forward. And that doesn't work in the long term. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Take. This is very difficult. I don't think I'm definitely not winning anymore. King's going to slide over a square, I think. I do not have a FIDE rating. I have a USCF. I'm 1899 USCF currently. We can go knight back now versus doing the other way. Because this guards this pawn. And the reason it works is because that's discovered on the rook. And then knight here is check next. So that actually works, I think. Somehow. And then we can go knight here, then rook here to d7. And we're able to stop what they're doing. Hopefully. Knight take. Wait, before? Oh, wait. They take. Captures. 1800 FIDE? Okay, okay. Look, then get a title soon, I see. They move. Oh, if you go king here, they have a rook thing. We're going to go king up 1 square. This pawn's hanging. They can go rook up, rook over. I just think I have too much material now. And they're no longer connected passers. They're just one pass pawn. This is just free. Let me double check. But yeah, this is just free. And then we have our rooks to slide in. Yeah, there we go. We're able to calculate through that. We have 12 seconds left. So that is the bigger issue. But I think we have mate. Yeah, I think there's forced mate. And that's checkmate. There we go. Even though it was unfortunate. It was close with the clock. I was able to get that win. The mysterious. Who's the mysterious YouTube people? And then you're going to appreciate those likes there. We're closing in on 400 there on TikTok. Yeah, we got that one. Let's go to the next game. We're waiting for a game. I have 10 people in here. If you want to join in the tournament, the link is in all of the Twitch and YouTube chats. And then, yo, what's up, Eli? Thank you again for putting those links, the link in the chat. I don't know why that's not working. I'll have to figure that out after stream. Because I can read the chat like I'm in both chats, but it doesn't pop up though. I'm not sure why it works like that. Yeah, winning on a game here. Let's put on a game while we're waiting. Oh, 20 points difference. This is as close as it gets. For those who are usually here, you'll see that the rating is usually, it's a larger spread. So we can look at this now. The knights and a queen does drop, I think. Yeah. I don't know. Wait, was it forced? Let me see. Oh, wow. Queen down would have been interesting. Yeah. E4, D4 to begin. Let's see which one they start off with. Can we go 2 for 2 after losing that first one? D4, D5. What will they do next? Bishop F4. The London system. I know I play against this quite a lot. I'm familiar. Knight here to F6. Bishop to E7. And then pawn here to H6. Castle, C5. And B6 as well after. C5. B6. Bishop B7. And then knight in. There. Take, take. They don't take. I'll take though. Knight up. Maybe I didn't need to do that. I could have kept the pressure for longer as I'm thinking about it a little bit more, but I did not. We're going to go A5 to try and stop B4 from going forward. They developed very well though. Queen's going to come forward. Bishop D7. This is hanging, yes. Can I take it? Because if rook slides over, I don't know if you can take it though. Because if you take rook over, you could take, but I feel like you're just trapped for a long time. I think you lose material at the end of the game. Because the reason you lose it, you take over, captures, and then you'd eventually have to run out in this diagonal. And once you get back there, they could go knight to G6. Queen has to go down because of the discovered attack, and then take your rook at the end. The only thing I'd say about that is you'd also get 2 pawns in a piece for it, so maybe you can do that. I'll try that. Because 2 pawns in a piece is, I'd say, worth it. Although and finding the best move, it would lose this rook. But I'll go for that. See, 1, they have to find it, and 2, even if they do find it, it's not the worst thing. But yeah, looking to take, they go back, okay. Immediately get my queen out the way now. And now go, oops, that was not on purpose. And we go back here to D8. Yeah, we can take on E5. The knight's going to move out the way. Queen back. We took a lot of time on that calculation taking on B2, so we have to speed up a little bit to get some time back. And we can go bishop here to D6 next. If they capture, we'll take back with the queen. Yeah, capture. If pawn takes, knight back. And then knight here to C5. And they have these 2 isolated pawns. They could just push C4 immediately, which they do. And so they could push there immediately, where it doesn't seem, it's not really as bad this way. I think I'll still go knight here. Because the bishop guards this if they take and take with the queen now. Fantastic Four was great. Do not spoil it. Do not spoil it. I gotta check that out. Man, we got a Blitz tournament going on. I know you love the longer ones if you want to join in. But maybe you're still at the movie theater. I don't know. But if you're not, you can hop in here. Be a knight there to C5. And we're up. 20 seconds on the clock. We're going to take there on D5. Knight to E4 next. Or bishop G5. My last square bishop is not active at all. They go for this pin. We can go really just down. This really don't need to do anything else. They're attacking. We will still defend everything because we don't need to drop anything. We can go pawn forward, bishop up. That actually works out perfect. Because even if they go knight in, oh, they have a cool idea. They could go knight in now, potentially. It's up to what force. Let me queen trade. Move the bishop out the way. Because of that, we can move here now. The issue before is if we move there, they could just take. Oh, they couldn't take because the knight's there. Never mind. Now we're going to attack there on a4 with the knight and the bishop. This is just free, I think. So we're going to take here on e4 and then knight here to c3 next. And we're up about 20 seconds, so hopefully we can keep that advantage. Knight here to c3, looking for a fork. We're going to go there, attacking, attacking. The queen can slide. I think we can just go bishop there, though. So we don't win material necessarily. They go out the way. I mean, the pin is still there. But this does force an endgame. Take. Yeah, that's fine with me. We're going to take the queen. They're going to take my queen. We're going to take there. I'm going to take my knight. And then we're going to take this pawn here on this square. And win some more material. Maybe there's a better way to do that. But I don't want to spend too long calculating. And this does work. As you see, you're up a bishop and 2 pawns. So that's enough. But there might have been a better way to go about that. Rook's going to slide forward. Bishop here to e7, and then we'll go rook here when but they can't double up on the d file actually. Maybe that's what they were thinking of doing, but they can actually. They're going to slide all the way over. Pawn here to b5. Pawn here to b4 next as well. Looks like we can go 2 for 2 after taking that first loss. We're going to go up again. Over. Take. And now we have these connected passers with some rooks and bishops anchoring them. Up here. They're guarded. All these squares are guarded because of the bishops that are guarding them. Take. GG. Let's get to the next game. 2 for 2 since that first loss. Can we go 3 for 3 in order to try and catch first and second place? GG's. We're behind a lot of people right now. Behind quite a lot. So we got to win this next game. We can watch them while we're waiting. It's an odd number now. The closest. They're pretty close right here. When's the last time you played? Yeah, bishop's on d2. Oh, okay. Playing first place. Again, we're going d4, c4, and knight c3. We want to try and throw it up on them, change it up on them, because playing the London has not been super successful. So we're going to do something different, hoping for a different result. They're going to move their knight back, look for f5, b4, bishop b2. You haven't played in 3 months. Ooh. That's a decent break. The knight's going to slide in. Rook over. Knight back. We go knight here. Yeah, I was wondering if they find that. This one's material. I messed up. Because they can take this at the end. But I'm trying to think if there's a way to make this not a huge mistake. I think there is. Because you can take. And then you can go back. Oh, I see. I was saying you could go back, and then if they take, the knight could take. But they could take this first. But then you can take that. Well, no, I think this works. Then you can take the bishop first. Yeah, I think this still works. So they take this. You'll take their bishop. Right? Attacking their queen. Take. And at the end of the line, you're up material. This is an interesting tactic. Rook's going to slide over. This is still under attack. And now we're going to keep our dark square bishop going bishop here. All right, we got out of that up material. That was a fun little exchange of moves. Bishop going to slide back. Rook, bishop here, offering the exchange. And then we can go rook over. We're up material. That is what we needed. We're up material. We're only down 40 seconds on the clock. But yeah, that was a fun calculation to get up here. Rook e to c1 next. They're looking to get active. We're going to go here first. Because I want to get here on this rank as soon as we go for this exchange. But they take that way. So they don't want to open up this side. The issue with that, I think, is that I can go up and then rook over. Rook here, and we can just push forward with this. Pawn up, and there. Alright. Here. F4. We want to kind of control this E5 square. That's what we're going for with this. If we control E5, we're trying to kick back what they have going on. Rook down. Oh, wait. Hold on. Rook down here. Take. So first we're just going to go king up a square. And then we can look to go rook down to A7. We got to make sure we're doing the right order or it doesn't work. So rook A7 next should be a winning tactic. Yeah. Here. How did they stop that? Somehow they stopped what I was trying to do. Luckily, this rook is not needed for this because this is all guarded because of the bishop. So we're going to look for a counterattack, and then we can look for a take. We're going to go forward with the rook. Okay, I have 32 seconds left. I got to figure this out. Rook over. I think I can just capture now. Yeah, we have to go for we have to go for this endgame. Not anything else feels inaccurate. Capture. Here, and when they push, we're going to move our king over. Because the king gets there just in time. Take. There we go. Now we just have to convert this. Queen, check, up, queen, check, 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 check. Here we go. We got mate. Look, 2 seconds remaining. We got checkmate there. What's up, Ilkar? We're able to get that win. Very good game. Let's go to the next one. All right, we're playing first place. So if we win here, it looks like we can take first away from them. Let's see if we can. E6 and D5. Knight here to F6. Demetrio, appreciate those likes there. C5. Do you en passant? Or are you completely... Okay, you've changed your approach. I was wondering if you did that just for bullet games, but you've thrown off what you did. So how do I play differently? Do I go here now? I'm assuming it's not A6. Maybe it's just bishop E7 and go for a castle next. I'm just going to come up castle to this side. Sample, appreciate those likes as well. We're going to go H6. If they take. Whatever they take, we can exchange back. And there's no way to win any material here because they have everything super guarded. Oh, man. It's like, do you want to go anywhere? Nowhere feels good. Bishop here to B7. Take. Take. Yeah, this pawn is just hanging. And there's no way for me to guard this. They can take back with the bishop so it's not hanging anymore. We're going to capture in the center. And they have... What are they going to capture back with? With the knight. We're going to go bishop x g2. And then bishop back here on this square. We can go king over if they look for an attack. But the knight stops the queen from coming up, which would be the biggest issue. Our knight has no square here, though. So maybe we need to go bishop here. Queen's going to slide. Okay. Or is it bishop here instead? Or is it knight? I think knight in here is the first move. So we want to exchange material since we're up material. And this is the quickest way to a winning endgame. We want to keep our light square bishop right now. It's a very strong diagonal. Not too much is on it, but I want to keep, I control it. So I want to keep the control over it, I guess. And then my king's kind of weak. They're going to castle. There's a free pawn here. I don't know if it's worth taking. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I think it is, though. We're going to take this pawn. And then come knight back. I want to see what the advantage is. Like, I'm hoping that it's not there. My knight just needs to get out. Once my knight develops, I feel very good. Right now, I can't say I love my position. Ante, appreciate those likes there. Closing in on 1,000 on TikTok. Yeah, I think with knight here to E4, I don't know. And then they can go rook back over. The queen just doesn't have a great spot. But if I can get this knight to d7, the rook start connecting again, we feel good. But one thing is, at least it's not unprotected, because the bishop guards the rook. There's no way for it to get attacked super easily. And they lost that pawn there on the f2 square. So yeah, we're attacking there on f2. The bishop can go to f6 if we need to. Oh, they sacrifice. They're attacking my rook. Let's see. Do I see the move here? Do I just take their rook back and let them get the pawn? But then I've lost my advantage, I think. Well, I still have one pawn. Because if you just take the knight, they could go where? Maybe queen back, and they're looking to attack. Then we can go here. I don't really see this. I think I'm going to take. Because I see queen back here. They're looking to win my queen. I could go bishop here. And then the day, we're still attacking this. Yeah, I'm going to do this. I know queen b3 is the move, I'm guessing. Oh. I missed this. No, this is not a puzzle. They're going for a double sack. And then we're going to move king back to this square. Bishop up. Huh. Oh, I gotta be careful. I may have gave up mate. I hope Inland is not mate, though. But I'm looking to go knight here to d3 next. Yo, what's up, Tiffany? I'm from the United States. The queen's going to drop back. Man. Does this attack work, is the question. Don't know if it works. We're going to go queen here to guard this diagonal. So if they bring rook down, though, that might be a problem. Maybe I could have went all the way over. That might be a miscalculation on my end. But now if we take, we can go queen back here to f6 to replace. The rook does slide down. This was my worry. Because if they could just take here. Oh, you can go here, actually. Because... No, you can't. Wait. This is hanging now. Uh-oh. We can go knight here. I think you have to. Yeah, I feel like you have to. Because now with over, you can go up. Which isn't ideal, but I think it does work. And this knight does guard this bishop. Indonesia? Thank you for tuning in. If you want to play in this tournament, I can put the link in chat if you're down to play in this. Yeah, thank you for tuning in across the world. Go on g7 to attack their rook. They take. Take with the knight. Yeah. I have 20 seconds. This double sacrifice was a very interesting idea. King's going to go over. The knight can move now. Knight's going to drop out the way. Looks like we did survive it, but we don't have that much time left. It's a very difficult game to play through. Knight's going to drop back. Rook over. They're guarding their weakness. I think I'm just going to... they take this. Capture. I want their rook off the board. And we won on time. Okay, we got that win. That was a very fun game. Let's go to the next game here. We're on a 4-game streak. Go on pawn to d4. Need some more. d5, bishop f4, bishop f5. And we can go pawn here to e3. I can't say I've heard of that, Tiffany. Yeah, that was first place. But we're playing the new first place now. I thought we were going to take over, but Eliza is on a streak herself, so I'm not first, I'm second. If I win here, I'm first, though, so I got to get a win here. If I lose, I give myself a huge disadvantage going forward in the tournament. All right, the knight's going to go here. Okay. a4 first. Queen here to d4. Maybe I could have went b4 as well. Appreciate that, Gertzy. Appreciate that. Man. It was fun getting here for the Blitz. The Blitz took a while for 2K. Like, it took a lot of games, I should say. It was a fun journey. But the rook's going to slide over here to e8. Castles. And then we can go pawn up. Or maybe rook over. We're sliding in. We're going to slide back, attacking. They take, we'll take. Pawn up is fine. The reason I want to trade down, I don't know. I feel like they have a better position. So I want to go towards an endgame. I'm going to drop back a square so the rook's not attacking it. and then rook here to d1. They're going to slide over, though. Okay. Here, then pawn up, pawn up. I don't know if this works the same way. If you go pawn forward, rook back, pawn up, captures, 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 captures. Wait. Up, back, e4, takes, rook takes, rook takes. Oh, then the pawn have to take. So I have an isolated pawn at the end. But I'm fine with that. That's not the worst thing in the world. They want to move their rook over. I'm still going to push, but they're looking to bring their queen in, I guess. So I should worry a little bit more. Just think after king over, it's not a huge deal. But maybe I have to go king here instead. Because they could go queen there, then check, and then they can win the pawn. So this way, if they go here, I have to go king h1. But they move their rook, take the pawn in the center. And then queen here, I believe. Yeah, I can go queen here. Because you can't go up because of this rook. And you can't be there. So right now we're good. And we can bring our other rook to the d1 square to attack their rook. And then Ante, appreciate those likes there. Closing in on 2,000 on TikTok. The rook's going to slide over, looking to win this pawn. We're going to go king over. So they cannot take this here. Queen's going to slide. They're looking to sack, takes, takes, takes. So that sacrifice would work. How can I stop it? I don't know. Can you stop it? Can you stop the sacrifice? That's the big question. Can you stop this sacrifice? What if I go pawn forward here? Like, up this square doesn't work. King up. Wait, king up might work. Yeah, you can go king up now. You couldn't go king up earlier because of this. But this does stop the sacrifice, I believe. But maybe then if I go here, they just go rook over. So do I just throw away this? Yeah, we're just going g4. I'm not fully confident about it, but I'm at 45 seconds and I can't spend that much longer. We're going to attack this. Oh, okay. So, yeah. If you take, they can go down, which is the, well, I guess. They win a lot of pawns. Oh, there's mate. I missed the mate part of it. Yeah, there's actually checkmate at the end, which I did not see. I thought I was just losing the queen, which I was like, okay, now what I want to do. But they actually have forced mate. Yeah, they find it. And then queen here to g2. GG. Go to the next game here. Took a loss there in Ante. Appreciate these likes. Closing on 3K. Let's see, what do they do? h4 first. e6. I'm curious what the plan here is. e6, d5. If they take the center, I'll take back. And then we can go knight here to f6. Alright. Let's see the score. First place is 19 out of 13. And two people with 11 right behind me. And one of them is on a streak, so even if I win here, I might drop down to third. But I have to just finish out strong. It's halfway through, so there's still a chance to come back and maintain first. There you go. Bishop here to f5 next. If they take, we'll take. They might go bishop d3, though. And if they do, we can take the bishop. See what they do. But they slide up a5. If they push, we'll take. And we can bring our knight here, our bishop here, and even b6 potentially. Maybe b6 next, actually. Gonna go up. No, you're all good, man. Appreciate the donations. Thank you. Okay, we're looking to exchange there on c5. Oh, snap. Much appreciated. 50 roses there. And then I think I saw the fan club thing, but thank you. Appreciate all the support we're getting on TikTok. Almost at 3K likes. And looks like 60 or so roses just got donated as well. I'm going to take that on c5. Hold on, more than 60. It looks like it's 74, I believe I see. Appreciate you, Yume. We can go knight in here. If they take, we'll take back. Capture, capture. Bishop slides will take. And we can go bishop here to f6, attacking there on the b2 square. Yeah, I think that would work. New subscriber as well. Appreciate the new sub. We're at 424. Closing in on 425. Can we hit 430 today? It might be possible. The bishop's there on d3. We're going to take and then bishop here to attack this pawn. There is no weakness. An early h5 is not a huge issue. Yes, sir. Hold on. I will spread the love. I got you. We're going to go castle here. And then rook here to e8. And then knight to d7 as well. Knight here to d7. Rook here to e8. And then knight to e5 maybe next. Here. I'm just going to jump forward to the e5 square. Attacking the queen of the knight. Make the worst move afterwards. Yeah, what's up? What's going on, Ren? Yeah, I've had a few bad finger slips in the last couple of days. I've had a queen miss castle that I was losing the rest of the game after I missed the castle. It is very frustrating. It's like you can't be too mad because it's part of playing online chess. You need to be able to not misclick. But when I do it, it's like, man, it sucks that it's not the actual chess game. Can I see a BM game where you do the Magnus opening? What's the Magnus opening? The Catalan? We're going to take there on e5. We're up a minute. Yeah, we have a tournament going on right now, Ren. Same way as usual, you can go to my club on chess.com, and then it's just the link in the notes there. Bishop's going to drop back. You would think I'm up some material the way this is set up, but I'm not up anything. Queen up a square. They're looking to push here to g5 maybe. Yeah, this h5 they played earlier is looking very nice now. The queen's going to slide. We can push to just weaken. I don't know if that works long term though. Because we push, they can still push down here, which is the bigger issue. Maybe rook over to attack. And they can still push down. Oh wait, no. I think that was a mistake by me. We're giving a check, but I think they could have went g5 and it's still winning. We're gonna take there on c5 now. They're looking to get their bishop involved. We're gonna push here to attack their bishop, and then this move isn't pretty, but I think I want to go queen to d5 next and try and get the queens off. They're going for this checkmate. I think we can take the bishop. Then push here to f3, f6. I think f6 works. Yeah, because they can't checkmate because of the queen. So that doesn't, yeah, they can't go down. I'm going to slide over. And then can go over. Maybe that was too much. Maybe that was too much, honestly. Because the rook can... Oh, the rook can't slide over there. Yes, that's why this works. Okay, cool. Go rook over. They have 7 seconds, and the rook can't slide over, which makes this work. And they resign this game. Okay. That was a great attack. E3, D3, Queen A4, Queen H4. Well, let's see. E3, D3, Queen A4, Queen... Alright, we can try that. King D1, Queen E1. Oh, wait, not this game, though. Not this game. We gotta lock in here. We're still in second. We're 8 points behind, though. So this is a must. It's going to be hard to come back. But if we have any chance, we have to win this game here. Knight here. Did they have to go H6? I already forgot. I'm not sure. I don't know if the way that attack worked. I think it worked that they pushed G5 earlier. But after they didn't push G5, I didn't see a way. But that doesn't mean it wasn't a way. I didn't see one, though. But A3. Knight can slide here to C4. I cannot draw an arrow. Why didn't I go A4 anyways? Yeah, I'm trying to stop B5 with this. My arrow drawing skills are lacking at the moment. We can go back here to guard the pawn. If we go up, the queen can slide in. I'm just going to castle. So there's nothing happening here. Then we can slide rook F to C1 next. And I'd say appreciate all these slides closing in on 4.5 thousand there on TikTok. They castle as well. Let's try and play a better game than last time. I'm going to move my rook over. Prepare for B4. The queen's going to slide. Now I don't really want to go B4. Slide this rook over and then knight back. Take. And then we can try rook here. Because now this pawn's in triple attack. They're going to have to guard with one of the rooks. We're going to move my knight back. And then go knight here towards the center, maybe. Or even if we need to, knight here to f4 to attack from a different L-shaped spot. But if we go there, it's still the same thing as here, where it was 3 attackers, 3 defenders, so it won't work. But it will keep pressure. Maybe g5 is the problem with that. I cannot draw arrows for some reason. They're going here to attack my weakness. I mean, we can just make a quick move, which is knight back here. No more quick moves for me. No more quick moves. This is unstoppable at this point. So we're going to have to drop a... I think this is just game. Over. Check. They're trying to break through. Capture. Knight back. And then knight back here. Oh! Oh, that's tough. Yeah. This first place deserve. I dropped to third. I did not. How did I miss that? Of course the rook was guarding that file. But yeah, d4, d5, e6, knight here to f6, and then bishop here to d6 next. I don't think it matters because they're up 12 points on us. And we have 20 minutes left. So more than likely we will not be able to get first this tournament. We still have a chance to stay in it and get third at least. Third or second. That was a very sweet mate. Bishop to d6, looking to take on f4, c6, queen to c7 next. I will get Magnus. Magnus will be done. That game, I was trying to win. I did not able to, but next time I get white, I got you. Since I can't win the tournament anymore, we're going to take the knight. Yeah, there'll be another tournament after this one. There'll be another one. We're going to have that vote closer towards the end of this one. But yeah, there'll be one more. But just so I'm clear, it's e3, d3, queen a4. And then, what's after that again? e3, d3, qa4. I think it was like queen h4. So you're going here, it's like here, 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 here. King d1. Okay. I'll give that a try. That seems easy enough to remember. We're going to slide our rook over here. We're going to a very equal endgame. Bishop's going to go up. Bishop here. They want to exchange some more, I think. Or do they? They don't. Okay. We go g5 and then king forward a square. Move their bishop out the way. King up. Wait, no, that's about to be a mistake. If we take, they can take with the rook. So we'll take, they'll take, and then king here to stop the rook from coming into e7. And then we can go rook here to d8 to kick their bishop out the way. That should work there. And then Ante, appreciate those likes. Click on 6,000. The bishop slides back. We're going to go bishop here. To get some imbalance, we'll have equal material. Yeah, that pawn's not actually hanging, which is why I didn't take it. It looks like it's weak, but they had a trap there with b3, and now rook here to d8. So imbalance endgame, this is a draw, but we're going to try and win it. The king's going to go over one square, so we don't force a rook trade. Check. Here. Here. Maybe this is too equal to get any real advantage. What could we try and do? Up and then up. Here. Yeah, this might have been... Now we're going to try here. Something should fall now, I believe. Because we're going to take up this way. We're attacking... Oh, and they can guard. Tough. We're going to live with the more active king. Up one square. Take, take. This might be a winning endgame. No, I just blundered. Oh my god, I just blundered. Because now they can... No, that's the wrong square. I meant to go f6. I meant to go f6. Alright, well now it's over. I was trying to go pawn to f6, but it doesn't even matter at this point. Because this is... Yeah. Alright, this is resign. Because the king... They're just going to promote. I was trying to go f6 though. Which would have actually still been a draw at least. I think it was slightly better for black, but it could have just been a zeros all around. But after f5, it definitely was a loss. Do I get white here? We try the Magnus opening. Alright, yeah, we lost anyways. e3, d3. Wait, how do you go queen a4 next? e3, d3. Is it c3? Check. And you can't slide all the way over. So we're gonna modify it. King up, king down, and then queen back. I'm guessing. Is that how you do it? Yeah, yeah. As soon as I went king in, I got aggressive. Like, wait, I'm supposed to keep my king back, keep my king there, and then probably go pawn forward first. And I rushed it because I knew it was slightly better, and I just got too excited and played the complete wrong move. Knight's gonna drop back here. I'm gonna take there on c6. Oh, f3 and c3. Oh, okay. Yeah, for those who don't see, that bishop was hanging, but it's not the worst thing. We're gonna drop our knight back here on d4. If they take, we could try pawn forward, but don't know if that works long term. We're going to go queen. I'm gonna go with fork. Oh, this one's material. Wow, this one's material. You're attacking the queen and the my arrows are not working. You're attacking both, and the queen's attacking. You're going to slide. You can take with either piece. I will take with the queen. Yeah, and then go back here. Why is my arrow not working? And then queen here. And then we can go knight to d4 in the center. So we're going to drop back, offering the queen trade. Hopefully they accept it. If they don't, we have knight towards the center. And we want a queen trade because we know we can't castle. So our king's going to be open for a while in this game. Then we go knight into the square. We're going to move our knight towards the center. And you can slide our king over in like g3, something like that. If we go up, this pawn's hanging. We can go king here, and then up here to g3, and then king there to g2. Yeah, king g2. So our king is not in the center of the board anymore, and it has a little more protection. And we're about equal on the clock here. Knight to c. I can draw an arrow. Something's wrong with my mouse. I'm trying to draw an arrow, and it's not working. But the idea was somewhere we can go knight c4. That's not popping up. We're going to go king here instead next. It's kind of safe. Like, it's not the safest. We need to get our light square bishop, dark square bishop active, I mean. Move their knight forward and to attack this bishop. They're attacking the square. If we trade down, the bishop does get active. The pawn gets active, and they can go bishop here. So I don't want to exchange. That's for starters. What I want to do, I'm not sure, though. Because I have very bad pieces. Like, they look, I'm up material, but they're very badly placed. I need to exchange my queen. We're going to go b4, I think. Because we want to go bishop here. And then maybe pawn here to c4. We need to get this bishop active. That's the clear thing that we're missing. And then Ante, appreciate these likes. They can take, but we knew we were going to lose a pawn here. Like, we don't do this expecting to keep all the material. Hopefully we just don't lose a piece or a queen. But a pawn or two, I was fully expecting to do that. And we may have to take this knight at some point so that we can go rook here to c1. But as long as we have this development we're looking at, queen's going to slide here. Maybe looking to go somewhere here with this square. So we want to, again, go toward this endgame type scenario. How can we force that? I like going pawn up here. Yeah, I like here. Oh, no, this doesn't work. I was looking at this. Yeah, that doesn't work, actually. I could have done something else first, which makes a little more sense, but I did not. So let's see what they do. I'm down 10 seconds, 12 seconds. The knight's going to slide. We can go captures, I think, right? Capture. And then we are going to go knight here, I believe. Because if you go knight here, they can go bishop in, king down. Or do I just go knight here? Do I play it safe or do I get aggressive? I think we'll play it safe. We have 20 seconds left. If I miscalculate, I'll probably lose the game. I'm pretty sure I could have gone for a tactic there, but there's no need to risk it. We're already up some material. It would have been going for extra. We're going to attack. Up. Yeah, we have 19 seconds. Miscalculating would have been game over. Maybe I could have trusted the calculation skills a little bit more, but there's no need to trust the calculation skills when I can just go for something that also is winning. Here, we have 13 seconds. And I'm not sure we'll be able to demonstrate why this is winning. Here. We have 6 seconds left. I think this is forced. That's checkmate. All right, I think it was forced, and it was forced. We're able to get that win there. We took out their win streak, but we can't actually catch them. So he's made it easier for second place to try and catch up with first. But we actually cannot win. We're too many points behind. We're 6 for 10. We did not win very many. Let's see if we can go 7 for 11, though. There's enough time for this game and maybe one more. So I want to still try for those higher places, but it seems like it's unlikely. We're able to get 1. We're 1 and 3. We got to click those first 2. Some beautiful checkmates happen against us. Pawn here to c3, bishop d3, or bishop want to slide back. If they take, we'll take. And then for those who are new here, we vote for the tournaments from here on out. We usually keep it 3-0 and shorter. So if you have, and variants we do as well. If you have a variant you'd like to play, or a time control you have a preference for, please throw it in chat. There is no poll or anything. It's just me reading and counting. So take a little time, but not too long. We're going to a5. I can castle or I can take on d6. I'm not sure which one I want to do. If we take, they take back, right? If I take, we take back. They take back. If I castle, yeah, it's too early to go for a castle. We'll go queen e2 first. They can castle to either side still. F5, we're going to take now. Now I feel safer castling, I think. For whatever reason, this pawn here feels worse than if it was back, but they're going for the aggressiveness that I was worried about. I don't know. For some reason, I'm not feeling particularly in danger. Maybe because the attack, I'm seeing it doesn't work as well. Yeah, nice one to go here. This was too aggressive, and then we go for a fork, attacking the queen and the rook. So if we can convert this advantage, we will have plus 3 points. It put us at 20. Still a little far behind those ahead of us. We're going to take that pawn there. So we have this pin. We can almost pre-move caking this as well, because they can't get enough defenders there. Whatever order you look at it, and we won that exchange as well. And we're just going to slide over, attacking their weakness here on h5. They resign this game. Let's go to the next one. We're playing 4th place, another important game. If they win this, they might be able to catch us. So we have to make sure, take care of business. Oh, they're going for the... Okay. Will you play queen h4 is the question. I don't think you can... Okay, you go queen here to g4 instead. Knight's going to attack the queen. That's a blunder. I'm going to go up and bishop g7. Oh, this is how you... Okay. This is how you do it. Queen's going to slide to e7. We can go c5 next. If they take, we'll take back. And then knight to c6. This is going to throw me off. The king is on this side of the board. How do we take advantage of it? Go pawn forward. And then b5 next. Yeah. I suppose I'll castle. And then move their king up. a5. We're just going to try and throw open this side of the board. Take everything. It doesn't even matter if we win or lose material. There has to be some way this is better here. We're just going to continue to throw pieces at this. Knight's going to drop back. They're also looking to attack, but I think we have too many pawns we can get rid of here. Where the king might be a little weak. which is the point of this. So, not like I'm saying anything breaking here. The knight's going to take. Knight's going to slide here to b4. We could go bishop here, but the knight guards that square for right now. So we need to get some more pieces, but you can see the beginnings of a great attack. Then, oh, or not. Because you can't even go knight back, which is what you'd want to do in this position. And the bishop is too slow. So we're going to go queen down. Then maybe queen there. Yeah. Or because this is under attack. So maybe bishop back first. Or first this. This is first. We exchange the knight for knight. We want to open up their king. That's why we did that. They have less pieces around it right now. So whatever they do, the queen's going to slide forward. We get on this diagonal. We can go... What can we do? I feel like there must be something we can do here. Maybe just bishop back. Attacking the knight. The king's going to move. Now we can go rook down attacking. Because this is going to guard this. Capture. Take attacking the queen. And then bishop b5 next attacking the king. And then we can go rook down to c2. Do we go rook c2 now is the question. Maybe we can. But we can also attack their bishop. Oh, no. They have checkmate. Whew. They had mate. They're on h8. That was... I mean, I don't even know how I can stop it, honestly. Not sure how you stop checkmate. Maybe up and then king here. Oh, man. That would have... We both missed that one, thankfully. Now there's not mate anymore. Pawn forward, h5. Oof. Completely missed that idea. What? I feel like we're not even winning anymore. We were winning, I think, but now it is a little unclear. We're going to push pawn forward. Take back. And they can't go rook g7 because the knight on e8 is actually guarding it. This is quite the position. Quite the position. A lot's going on here. But black is up some material. The queen's going to side. Boom. Alright, we're able to get out of it. Oh, did we get out of it? I don't know. Because if you take... Oh, this is check, though. Phew. This is hanging. If the rook comes down, you could argue it's not a very good position. Because it's not. We're going to give a check, though. Attacking the queen. King, I mean. Bishop's going to slide there. And then we can take on f6. And we're able to get away. Well, we should not have been unscathed. Check. Alright. Check. Don't look at the accuracy, but I did win. We're playing second place here. If we had enough time to win this, we have a chance for second. But, you know, no guarantee we win. No guarantee we have enough time. I'm going to go for this opening. h4, h5. Knight here to f6. b6, bishop here, and then knight to d7. Then we go c5 next. They'd go for a sacrifice. Up. Knight's going to drop back attacking the bishop. I'm going to go c5 still, looking to open up the position. And then here to c4, attacking their bishop. And they have to drop all the way back. Now we can go queen over. Wherever they bring their knight to. Rook over so we can guard this. Take, take. Still keeping the bishop from getting back on this diagonal. They're going to attack my knight. We're going to attack their bishop. And then... take. So then we're going to take here and then go knight here in the center. Okay. This is not the worst position. We're down. We're up some material. The king is weak, but I feel okay. Hey, what's up, Austin? And Ante, again, appreciate all these likes. I'm almost at 11,000 there on TikTok. Queen g6 next, I think, to attack the queen. The problem is, I can't force them to play. Like, not that this is winning, but if it was winning for black, they could just stall. For those who can't see the game clock, there's a minute 28 seconds before this is completely over. You know what's up, Anu? They're pushing here to d5. I don't want to take, really. I don't want to take. Queen here. On this diagonal. We're attacking this pawn. They're going to capture. Capture. I don't want to take this pawn at all. Well, I did, but not that way. Queen can slide down. Rook's going to go up to stop this from happening. And then we can take this pawn. So now as the dust settles, we definitely like our position a little bit more. Again, though, this does not matter. With this little time left, they do not have to do anything. Do we check? Or no, we can just push. Because they can't take this. Right? Yeah, they can't take. Oh, no, no. They can push the pawn up, but they don't. They give a check first, but I think they can still just push the pawn up. Which should defeat everything I'm doing. That also would leave some long-term weaknesses, I guess. But yeah, king's over. We have a nice attack. Very nice attack going on. Don't think the game will end, but you can see the king somehow got to safety. The two knights guard each other. They're going to sacrifice as they see an attack brewing. Part of me wants to still just take this regardless. Because if we take, they take. We take with the knight. But then they can take back with the pawn and the king has an escape square. So yeah, that doesn't end up working. But I think the tournament just ended. And then my screen's frozen. Oh, is it not frozen? There it is. It just ended. So yeah, this was a bit better for black. But it does not end up mattering. Here we go for the winners. 2-2 chess. Eliza, 10.5 out of 13. First place for the first tournament. Rejection therapy. Second place with 25 points. 8.5 for 12. And me in third, 8 for 12 with 24 points. So that's the first tournament of today. For those who are new, we vote for the tournaments after. We do variants. We do different time controls. Usually 3-0 and shorter because it is arena. But, you know, there's some variants in that. There's Hyper, there's Bullet, and there's Blitz. And then all of those can be played as a variant as well. So if you want to vote, please throw it in chat. So we have another minute and a half before we end this one. There will be another one. I know there will be another. A vote for 960. GG's, Zach YV. But yeah, let's see. A vote for Bughouse there from Eli. And then Ante, appreciate these likes. I will vote for Bullet. Well, I don't know. I guess I'll vote for Bullet for now, but I would also like to play Bughouse at 960. I am conflicted. 2 votes for Bullet, a vote for 960, a vote for Bughouse. You know, you beat both. Oh, good work, Zach. Well, let's see what place you finished. Those are your two wins. That's crazy. Crazy House Blitz. Okay, a vote for Crazy House Blitz. 3 votes for Bullet. It was there twice. Oh, I missed the first or second time. I did not see that at all. For some reason, I was like, oh, let me just try and open up the king, and you set up a beautiful attack there on the king. A vote for Blitz. That's now. I have a lot of votes. Okay, let me make sure I catch everything. Elias says Bughouse, and then me, Leb, Steve Pratt said Bullet. So that's 3-1, and then Crazy House Blitz from Manu. And the Bullet from YV, so that's 4 for Bullet. And then 2 for Bughouse was Walt. So yeah, we have Crazy House Blitz as a option. We have another 30 seconds, I'd say. But Bullet has 4 votes right now. Bullet has 4. Bughouse has 2. And then Crazy House Blitz has 1 at the moment. With 20 seconds left. So if you want to have one of those 3 or anything else, please throw it in chat. But yeah. Everyone lower. That's an interesting skill to have. I used to do that when I was 1400. Because when I was 1400, I would drew an expert and some higher people. But I would lose to people lower. So I get it. It looks like the vote has ended. Bullet wins this one. I think next time I will vote for Bughouse or Crazy House. One of those two. Crazy House I don't like as much as Bughouse. But it still was fun. But Bughouse is just irreplaceable to me. I love that game. But we want to create this new tournament. Let's see. I got you, Abinoff. And then Eli, if you would be able to put the link in the chat again for me, that'd be much appreciated. I don't know. I wish it worked for me, but it does not work for me for some reason. But let's see. Speed test. I don't know. Unrated 1-0 tournament. 30 minutes for the clock. Let's see. Let me make sure that's right. I'm going to set it for 11:29. All right. Just created it. About to put it in chat. Oh, no. This is wrong. Oh, this is the wrong day. That would have been bad. Okay, this works. I'm about to copy it over for those who are watching on YouTube vertical and Twitch, apparently. I cannot send it to those watching on YouTube horizontal. But there's the link. I'm about to put it in the notes section for those watching on TikTok. And then it should be there. 3, 2, 1. Should be there now if you're watching on that one. So there it is. I vote for 3 minutes. Bullet did win this one, Jose. But we will vote for it again. And then Eli there, put the link in chat for those watching on YouTube horizontal. Thank you again for that. Much appreciated. I wish it worked. It does not work. Yeah, 3 people here. Someone wants to play me in a puzzle battle. Please throw your name in chat. Your username in chat. I can see that invite. Yeah, I've done that a couple times, Zach. It is very frustrating. I have to redo the whole thing. This time I was able to catch it in time. But it's definitely happened where I've not caught it in time. Kid Cobra, got you. Oh, you're about to smoke me in this, but this should be. Let's see how many you get. I'm interested what you get versus who wins this one. Kid Cobra, got you. Just sent the puzzle battle right now. And Ante again, appreciate all these likes. 2,000. This should be interesting. We're gonna capture. Checkmate. Are keeping up with them to start off. I'm actually up to start off, but let's see how long this can last. This is mate too, because the bishop's going to guard everything. Checkmate. Checkmate. Okay, mate the same way like 3 straight times. Queen's going to go there. You're going to take. There is mate here because the knight can't move. That's a cool checkmate. You go rook down and go up some material. There you have 15 done somehow. I don't even think I'm moving that slow. Check, check. And then you're going to take the bishop here. Checkmate there on h7. Nothing is guarding it. Checkmate there on e8. The king can't move. Checkmate here on h7. King can't move again. Oh, there's actually a sacrifice mate. Yeah. Because now the king can't go because of the bishop. So that's mate as well. Discovered check. Captures. Then you want to sacrifice on c8. That's a long puzzle, but it is a cool one. I think there's some type of sacrifice. Oh, it's not a sacrifice. This is just checkmate because the rook guard's there. But the knight's going to drop back check. Wherever you go, you're not going to avoid. You're getting king out the way, though. Check down, and then we can give a check with the bishop. And then check with the queen. There's checkmate there. The king cannot move. I think you go here first, and then you can sacrifice. Yeah, if you sacrifice before the king can get away. Capture there on b2. Pawn. No! I got one wrong. Yeah, I definitely lost now. You did one wrong here. 28 for 28. What can we do? You can't go down. Do you take this first? Yeah, you do. And we're going to sacrifice. All right, 25, but we do have one wrong, which makes this very unlikely to come back. Because we have to catch up to them in number and one more. And we're down 7 already. The knight's going to slide here to e. Is it just queen over? All right, we got that one. We need to just focus on getting these right here. We could take the knight, but that doesn't do very much. You go bishop here. That would actually be interesting. Is it bishop here? No. Well, it does not matter. They're 34 for 34. This is quite impressive. Queen here, maybe. We're going to take their... Oh. Messed that up. Messed that up. Appreciate the good luck. Good luck to everyone indeed. And then Moth, appreciate the follow there on Twitch. I do appreciate you joining in. 34. I wonder how many you would have got if it was more competitive. And Ante again. Thank you for these likes. It was on 14,000 on TikTok. Let's go to this bullet tourney. We got 10 people in here. If you want to know how to join in, if you're on either the YouTubes or Twitch, the link's in the chat. And then if you're there on TikTok, you can join my club, PJ's Chess, PJS Chess. And once you're in, go to the notes section. There'll be a link for this tournament. Yo, appreciate that. I knew appreciate that. What is your? It sounds like your full name. I don't want to butcher it. I feel bad. That's why I just said Moth. You want me to try and pronounce it? Martha Fokia. Oh, I see. I see. Oh. I think I see what you're doing with that, if I'm understanding. But yeah, Ante, appreciate these. 13.8 thousand. We have 30 seconds before this one begins. 30 seconds, 20 seconds now. So we got third in that last tournament. We're rated third highest. Not sure if that'd be my finish. Hopefully we can get first. Why not? Let's shoot for first. Let them beat us if we are not good enough for first, but hopefully we can. I think someone just dropped off because I wish it's third. Now I'm second. But yeah, my recent game looks so just be the stronger. Man, it happens. It happens. But yeah, E4, E6. I did a little bit too much thinking to start off. I forgot this is bullet, so not as much thinking, just doing. C5. Knight's going to slide here, pawn up. Okay, knight's going to slide here. Take the bishop. I do not want to deal with that. No thanks. Let's go to this type of game where they have no piece that's set up to attack on the king side. They go, okay, I guess. They don't want to go for that, though. Rook's going to slide in. Funny enough, there's no... Oh, that hangs. I did not see that. I was going to say nothing hangs. Something does hang. I just didn't see it. A lot actually hangs. So we're down some material now. And down 16 seconds. That might be the bigger issue. Okay, this is not that bad. Yeah, we can't exchange anything. Oh, this is bad. Never mind. We do have an outside passer. I'm gonna slide here. Wow, am I winning? Wait, I might be winning. No, it would have been. I think I messed up. We should be able to draw this. No, I messed that up completely. I think there was a way. Yo, what's up, Austin? Appreciate the follow there on Twitch. Here, we're going to go D4 here. We lost that one. Bishop to F4. Oi. What's that for? Yeah, E3. No, I pre-moved. No, not mean to pre-move there. That would have been a problem. Do not want to give that pre-move, mess up, and they go like E5 or something. So we're not going to pre-move. Knight to F3. We can go next, I'm guessing. E3, bishop D3. Okay, they go different opening, I think, right? It's a little different. That castle was very smooth, very quick. Do they take or go C4? They go for C4, A4, castle. So we go knight here to E5, attacking in the center. Take. Okay, here's the opening I'm used to. I wish. I just got cooked that last game. I don't know if you saw. I just got cooked. You go pawn 4. If they take, we'll take back. They don't let me do that. We're going to capture. And then capture here in the center. To win some material. Because the bishop is hanging now. With the way it's set up. You cannot guard it. There are 2 attackers. And you can't bring the second defender. We're going to offer the queen trade with this exchange. They take the rook. We're going to go here. They can go bishop back. And then king up if they attack this. They're going to take the free pawn, though, that I missed. That's unfortunate. Rook's going to attack this square. With the bishop. Drop back, and we can honestly just go here, put pressure, take, and we're going to reorient as we see that doesn't work. Check. Over. Oh wait, yeah, actually. Up. Checkmate. That's a cool mate. The king can't move because the bishop is pinning the king, so we're able to get that win and win after that first loss. All right, this is what we lost to first. We have to. If we lose to them with the French again, we'll definitely just play the Petrov. We already lost 1 game against them. Castle, H6. If we lose the same, we're gonna... Because I've always been thinking I should do that anyways. I've been realizing, why am I limiting myself just saying only play the French and bullet? Doesn't make very much sense as I thought about it some more. This is hanging. So we're gonna take first. I think this one's material. Capture. And then yeah, you're going to win material. You're up a pawn here. You're up 2 pawns, actually. Okay, that's a... Oh, no, that's a blunder. Yeah, that doesn't work. That does not work. What can we do instead? Then you just have to... There has to be a way to stop this. No, it isn't. You just have to lose the piece. Tough. And I took time to try and figure out a way out of it, and that was a mistake. I should have just accepted it quicker and just gone for this end game. Yeah, like this isn't, especially in a bullet game, this is not game over. I should have went for this faster so I had more time to work with and try and make it work. Back. Okay. This is actually kind of an equal endgame, I think. I have 3 pawns for it, but I have 10 seconds. So that's the bigger problem. I have 10 seconds. Not that I'm down the piece. This is why you should not sulk. Why even sulk? I was trying to figure a way to keep it. This is why I should just calculate quicker. Maybe is the lesson there. If I just would have seen that this is actually not that bad. Like, this is perfectly fine. This is winning. This is a winning end game. This is unfortunate. Yeah, don't have enough time to win it. But yeah, we have 5 pawns for a bishop. That was more than enough. We just took way too long. They're up 15 seconds. Got to make those decisions quicker. I think they're up 15 seconds in the mid game, and they did not give a second back, so that's very good time management. Exchange there. Knight here to f3, bishop here, castles. Up. Rook over. Knight here. Knight back. Take, take. Okay. a4. We can reroute our knight over, and then knight here to f3. This move doesn't do anything in particular, but it's not bad, and again, this is a bullet game. Some moves are not going to have as much purpose. I blundered again. Man, I am not on right now. But we can turn this around. I might take, yeah. This time we're just going to accept the loss quick and just give up this piece and not try and keep it around. Because it might be easier to try and make up time than it is to try and make up the material. We're up 14 seconds. So they are up the material, but it came at a price, which was the clock. Going in my favor. A decent amount, too. Now, they're up enough material where they could probably just end up winning. But we're not going to make it easy. That's what I'll say. It won't be easy, however they do this. Usually, I'd say you don't want to trade down. But given the scenario with 16 seconds left, I do want to trade down. We go up. Back. They have 13 seconds. Rook's gonna go over. That's the wrong move. Yeah, that is the wrong move for sure. Up. They have 2 seconds left. There we go. We throw them off with queen there to g8. We got the win. Not the coolest win, not the cleanest win, but a win is a win. And then Austin, appreciate those likes there on TikTok. Closing out on 14.5 thousand. Playing second place. So, don't know if we're at that level right now. We're going to go up, take, take, pawn up. Whatever we do, the lesson learned there off of that very cheap win, just move quick. Good or bad decision, just move quick. That is the biggest lesson learned there. Queen's going to go up, over, here. Oh, that's check. Oh, and it's all check. That's all check, too. That is tough. This is all check. Wow, that very quickly turned around. I didn't think it was going that bad, honestly. This is under attack. Yeah. Where is the optimism in this position? This is just losing. Exchange. Pawn forward, pawn up. Why am I actually surviving right now? This is kind of crazy. I've survived longer than I kind of anticipated, to be honest with you. This is definitely more than I would have given myself credit for. But this isn't... This is bad, don't get me wrong. I'd much rather play white. But I've survived a decent while. Yes, let's go. We got that win. Not pretty, but a win is a win. Hey, what's up, Goated? You just came in on a hype win with very little time left on the clock. We were able to survive that monstrous attack there from white. They're still bad. Well, join in the tourney. Join in the tourney. The link is there earlier in the chat. I think Eli sent that one. Nah, you're good, man. You're good. Love the energy. I don't know. With the caps, I read it like it's more of a exclamation. Love the energy with that. But we got that win after some rough losses. We're on a 2-game streak. Can we keep this up? Started 1 for 3. We're now 3 for 5. Now we're playing Abu here. We're going to go for the French. They take, we'll take back. Knight goes to the center. Again, the lesson I learned from that last game was not pretty on the board, but I just have to keep moving quick. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Well, it's what I wanted to do. It was a bad idea, is what I should have said. I should have just went queen to d6 instead. That doesn't make very much sense what I did. We're going to rook over. Sure. Rook here to e8. Knight in. Bishop back. Wow, I cut the grass today. My allergies. Do not be allergic to grass like I am. It is a miserable thing. We're going to take it there. Bishop's going to slide up. And then bishop back after f3. They go knight down. We're going to attack. They're going to go up, I'm guessing, here, there, and then back. Oh, they don't go that way. I guess we'll still go there because we have it toggled. And it's not like it's a bad move, per se. And I just want to... Hat b5. So I need to win this game, or that will haunt me if I do not win this game. That was a free chance to win, and I missed it. You only get so many. People aren't just going to continue to give you a chance. Okay, now we're winning, I believe. This is just winning endgame. Just gotta win it. We're giving this shot. G5, just up. Up. Yeah, I think this is just a win. And the king here. And here to a6. Now I have to pick one side, and the king goes to the other. They'll probably go this. Oh, they go this side. Okay. I assume that side, because this is... But it's still a win anyways. We got that win on a 3-game streak now. Can we go on a 4-game and try and catch second? Because first is 7 for 7. So that feels unlikely. But we're playing third place. We just got the win last time on time. So we need to try and play better on the board so we don't have to rely on trying to flag. A win is a win, but you would like to win more comfortably, I'd say. Alright, so we like what we have right here. We're attacking some pieces. We're going to take the rook. Bishop can slide out the way. And then bishop down. Yeah, we're up some material to start off the game. That is the big advantage here. Queen's going to slide up. Queen back. Knight take. Bishop moves. Alright, so again, this is what we want to see out for the opening. Okay, we have 22 seconds left. We should be able to win this. I think we can. I think. Capture. Capture. I don't see a way they can win, at least. It feels like it'd be very difficult, and I just blundered. Well, that's how they win. That's how. Oh, man. That is one blunder for sure. Queen. Free. That's free. There we go. 0.3 seconds. Look at that. 0.3 seconds left on the clock. We were able to hold that down. Wow. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. But we're able to win that. Whew. 0.3. Man. Good game. Good game. We found checkmate with just enough time remaining. Any second longer, we actually lose because our pawns remaining and we will lose on time. I do not like them being this thematic. You know, I guess it's good for entertainment, but it is very stressful being in that many low time scenarios. I just want to move quicker. When you're up, you're trying to convert, you're thinking a little bit too much. Those last few games, I was able to win on time because I was losing. So it was like, okay, well, I can only do this. I can only play this move. And in that game, I had the reverse where I can have a few options to try and win. And I took too long, but was able to figure it out with just enough time left on the clock. No time to spare, but we will take that. GG. We go A4 next. I think, yeah. And then knight to E5, maybe? You're getting cooked? Happens. There have been some turn. I think, I was saying yesterday, there was a tournament I played in on my stream where I was like 5-25. Like, it, sometimes it's one of those days. Or even not even those days. Sometimes it just happens. We're going to take there on D2. We're going to take the pawn. Now we're up a decent amount on the clock. We're up about 30 seconds almost. Not exactly, but now it's coming on 30. We're going to go here to F3. Knight can slide in, but that doesn't really make sense. We're going to move queen over here to H4, and then knight here to G5 next. Knight G5. We're attacking on H. And we're going to lose on time. They don't have enough time left. We got that win. We're playing first. Okay. Let's see if we can give them a run for their money. They're going to take queen back. I played them a decent amount before. The biggest difference I've noticed is they just, not only do they move quick, they give themselves easy moves to find, which is a skill. Because in the bullet game, you want to not take very long to move. And they have that down to a T, it feels like. Now this game, they're actually just completely winning. In some other ones, it'll be more draw-ish. Maybe not completely winning. It looked like it was, but it'd be more draw-ish. And they still don't have to take that long because they give themselves easy, create positions where they have simplistic moves and the opponent has difficult moves. This game, we're trying to turn that around. We're going to attack the queen there. And we're trying to take this weakness. They're going to move their queen down. Rook's going to take. Pawn's going to get active. Take. Over here. Okay, what will they do? A minute left in the game combined. This is winning for white. Like, how do they win it though? Would be my question. Like, I know it's winning. It's just how. How do they force me to lose this game? I see it now. This is now a forced win because they're gonna go rook down and you have to take. Oh, they don't go rook down. Wait. Oh, they can't. Wait, no, they could. They could definitely do that. Yeah, this is I'm confused. Yep, there it is. And they have 16 seconds left. Should be more than enough time to convert this one. Yeah, 0.2 seconds left. That one is over. And Austin, appreciate these likes on TikTok. Almost at 17.5 thousand. The streak has ended. So, oh no, I pre-moved E5, but I should probably play the Petrov anyway. So, accidental decision, but it is what I want to do. I want to play all the openings. I play the two of them, and the bullet and blitz as well. We're going to castle here, bishop here to E6, offering the bishop trade. Pre-move that if they take, so we don't waste time with that. Bishop exchange. And then we're going knight towards the center, attacking the queen. And knight here to C6 or C5. Either or really works. I think we'll go C5 because it's bullet. In a long game, C5 doesn't make as much sense, I've found. But in this type of game, it feels good to just control some spots on the board. If they figure out a way out of it, cool. If not, we have that clamp down, and we can try and rewrite the knight. They just have discovered check attack there. So we don't want to do that necessarily. Want to capture. Take again. We're up some material, but this feels like it's momentarily. They're double pawns. Not the best material to be up. And they're playing me very well. This feels like not that great of a position. Want to take. Queen's going to here attack the knight. And now the knight is trapped, I believe. They can go queen up. And going towards the end game is like anti what they're trying to do. Take. Rook over. And we can go check. I'm trying to win this one on time. They're just going to confuse them a little bit with that. Rook there to h1 and let their timer run out. Let's go to the next game. Appreciate the new subscriber as well. Hit 425 there on YouTube. d4, bishop f4, pawn to e3. Knight here to f3. Here attacking. Bishop e2. We're playing second place here. If we want any chance to beat them, we got to win this game. Knight's going to come up. Alright. Okay, here. a4, so they can't go b5 and try and run down this side of the board. Pawn up. Take, take. I was worried they go queen over, but they don't go queen over. We're going to go rook over here. Knight's going to slide in. They want to go for this type of endgame. This is fine with me. We're going to pawn forward to square. King up. Rook down. Take. Take. Yeah, I don't hate my position at all. King's going to slide over, attack their pawn. I'm going to take this weakness. King going to slide back over. Rook down. Just going to slowly walk up everything. As you can see here, we have a lot of initiative. Rook's going to slide over, and they just cannot guard everything. Check. To guard everything is impossible. King's going to go over. King down. Alright. There we go. Checkmate. 1 second left on the clock. We're able to stop second place's streak. If we win here, we have a chance to take second from them. But if we lose, we lost the chance to take second. We're just going to drop back. If they take, we take back. c3, knight b to d2. And we can go e4 next. But they break forward with e4 at first. We're going to pre-move that. We got to be careful because the last couple times we played Jose, we have been in much worse positions. So we have to try and, not be in a losing position to start the game off. Yeah, you can't even take, really. a4. Can't spend too long. If we can't find a move, just play a move that sort of works. It doesn't lose, but it doesn't win because we can't find it. We don't want to spend forever. We want to attack the queen. We don't want to trade, really. I don't see the point. It doesn't help me. King up. I might end up regretting this because I had a chance to trade down. Just don't. Actually, I definitely regret this. Yeah, I just have to move the king out the way, I guess. Rook up. And honestly, after king g1, king up, what is the play? We want to get on this file. They're up 4 seconds, so they have a bit of an advantage. Capture. Yeah, I've messed up. I can admit I probably should have went for that exchange that I just said did not. I didn't say it didn't make sense to go for it. I didn't want to because I thought it helped them out. Little did I know that would have helped me out quite a lot. Rook's going to slide here. Go back. Tough. Yeah, we definitely could have done something way different than that. Yeah, what's up, Robbie? Yes, we will have another arena after this one. We're going to have one, maybe 2 more. I'll see what time it is or how I'm feeling more. But we're definitely going to have 1 more. So if we want to vote, we can start voting. Actually, now, yeah, it is pretty close to vote time. We were able to get that win that gave us 2nd place. So it looks like we will have to settle for 3rd here. Yeah, knight, bishop up. Castles here on the king side. Yeah, I think I should have tried to trade down quicker. For some reason, I thought that it was better for me not to. 'Cause I see the result. It was clearly not. I should have went for a different endgame. Yeah, we're going to take down h4. Bishop here to g3. This is... Why did I not take... I was trying to set up checkmate, but now I can just take the rook. Since we can't set up mate, we're going to take there, check, take... Oh, we can't take at all. We can take this, though. Then we can take this. That's free. I know this gives up a pawn. Well, they don't actually take the pawn. Drop over a square. Then we're looking to take that bishop there. Pin on the knight to the king. The rook can't slide over immediately to attack. We're going to take this. Looking for checkmate. This knight is hanging and it's check. And we can go pawn here to g6 to stop. We actually could have went rook down as well. But we made this simple. We're going to exchange that. They can't do anything. We have rook there to c1 next. And they resign. So we have a chance to try and maintain third. We have two people that are close behind us. So we got that win. Stream. What are you going to stream on? I'll make sure I have that plan for you. YouTube or Twitch? Are you doing the duel? Take. Knight here to f3. Queen to g3. b3, I mean. Take. And then go bishop. Pawn up. Bishop. Oh, no. Can't go bishop there. Here instead. Take. Castles. And then rook here to e1. So a vote for bullet. I think that's the only vote I see right now. See Robbie's vote. If anyone else voted, I'll have to double check. I don't want to look right this minute, but I will look to make sure I get everyone's vote. Go knight in here. That was kind of a waste, honestly. We can take that, though. Pawn 4. We can try and just push this passer. I had a fork. You're going to miss some tactics and bullet, I guess. I have to live with some of it. Capture, and then bring this knight in to attack. Rook down, rook here. Alright. Yeah, I just realized that pawn was hanging. I missed a few things this game. Take. They're not going to take that, though, I'm guessing. Pawn 4 to guard this. Attack. And we're going to take the bishop, I think. Check. Yo, this doesn't work. Yeah, they're guarding this crazy. They could have taken the pawn, I think. Maybe they still can. We're going to go over. Now they can't. Now it is looking very nice for me. And then check, and we're going to get the queen in the corner. We have 8 seconds left. Let's get another queen. Let's make this as easy as possible. Checkmate. All right, there we go. We chased them there. We have 29. We're trying to get above. Can we beat Jose? We've been losing the last couple games. Switch it up a little bit. We've been playing in London quite a lot against them, and we've been losing. So we're going to play a different opening. Play the Queen's Gambit. Try and throw them off my game. At least they can take longer and maybe not pre-move, since I am a bit predictable. Capture in the center. And then... Oh, wait. Oh, man. Here? No, that doesn't... Does this work? I think it's the only thing I can play. Although I'm not sure if it works. Bishop's going to guard. Yeah, anything else, I think I lost material. Knight back to c3 does not work at all. The queen's going to move. We're going to castle now for safety. Rook here to c1. We're up 5 seconds. So that's not a huge advantage, but for a bullet game, not bad. I don't see something they can move their bishop to. And we're attacking that square, but we have some pieces hanging ourselves, so not too worried about that. Queen up. Check. Bishop here. This pawn on b2 was hanging for a little bit. Luckily, it did miss this one. We get a free queen, though, so that is ideal. We're up some material. They got to slide over to guard that, and we're double the time. We're going to slide over here on the file. Maybe even... I want to go rook here to triple, but that doesn't actually work. Rook's going to slide here. Take, and we're looking there on a4 to capture. Capture. And rook back down. Just going to run our pawns up. attack, up, take, and we have mate soon. There we go. I think we got mate that previous turn as well. But we won down. We're tied for second. We're tied, but they have a slight advantage. Maybe it's the head-to-head because they beat me a lot more than I beat them. But we both have 33, and I have done it in less games. So I'm not sure how they have that. But yeah, we got third place in this tournament. So looks like unless we get a very quick win. I don't know what a quick check me. Yeah, it's 1 second. It doesn't even matter. But first place by far, Kid Cobra, 17 for 17. No draw, no loss, pure dominance for Kid Cobra, 2,500, 65 points in 17 games. Shrubby here got 33 points in 17 games, second place, and I got third, finishing on a 3-game win streak to catch up, sort of, but lost on tiebreakers. 11 for 15, 33 points as well. And the rejection therapy with 29, coming in at fourth. So for the next tournament, GG's left. That was crazy. No draw, no loss is quite insane, man. But yeah, a vote for Bullet from Zach, and Robin voted for Bullet as well. And then a vote from Blitz for Jose. I vote for Bughouse. So that's 2 for Bullet, 1 for Blitz, and then 1 for Bughouse right now. And Austin, appreciate these likes. Hit 20K there on TikTok, closing in on 20.5 thousand. 2 votes for Bughouse, 2 votes for Bullet, and 1 vote for Blitz. And we have another like minute 45 before the next tournament. So if you want to get your vote in, this is the time to do so. But yeah, we definitely have a 2 for Bughouse. We have a 2 for Bullet, 1 for Blitz, and a very fun tournament so far. I've got third back-to-back. I cannot crack into the top 2, but I have podium. And there was a running joke before I was constantly fourth. So I will take getting my name on there whatsoever. I will take that. That's crazy, man. Yeah, you're banned. I'm not going to lie. Let me pull this up. That's crazy. Hold on. Where can I... Let me hop in here real quick. That is crazy. Hold on 1 sec. Yeah, that's a ban. Top 5, yes, Steve Prod. 5th place, 24 points there. We got another 50 seconds. So for those who want to vote, it is 2 for Bughouse, 2 for Bullet, 1 for Blitz right now. So yeah. If you want to throw it in chat, if you want to put in your vote, because it is a tie at the moment. It is a tie right now. And then Austin again, appreciate these likes. Almost at 21,000. He used a racial insult on Twitch. Can you do? Oh, I don't know if you can. So yeah, I'm assuming your vote's gonna be for Bullet. So that'd be 3 for Bullet, and that's your vote. Because some people said they can, some people said they can't. I don't know which one's true. I've had more people say they cannot do it, honestly. But one person said they were able to. And I don't know if how they were able to, no one else could. But someone has said it worked. But most people said it does not work. And Austin, appreciate these likes. Closing in on 21,000. Yeah, I don't even care if like an insult. It is what it is. But that was crazy. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Eli. I didn't know if I could say. I don't know what I guess it's an animal. But yeah. Let's see. Oh, Steve probably voted for Bullet. So I think that's 3 for Bullet. Yeah, that was an immediate one. Exact. That's what I'm saying, Zach. They got put out immediate. But Bullet does win this vote. Because we got Steve Prod, we got Ravi, and then we got, I think I saw one person. Someone else said Bullet. And Zach, yeah. Steve Prod, Ravi, and Zach. So that's 3 for Bullet, 2 for Bughouse, me, and Elias. Or Eli. Eli, got you. And then we had a vote for, I think something else. A Blitz from Jose. But yeah, Bullet does win back-to-back. So we're going to create this tournament real quick. Bro, Bughouse is so fun, man. So fun. Very, very fun. Let's start with the Club Arena. Repeat. If Leb is still here, will you repeat? And then 1 minute unrated. Gotta double check that. Not rated. 30 minutes when it's set. It is the 27th this time, but very early in the morning for that. Or at least on my time zone. For other people, it could be a completely different time of day. And put it 0809 actually. And then 1 game minimum. Just created it for those who are watching on. And then Eli, if you could help out again, thank you. But yeah, put it in chat. I'm gonna put it in chat for those on YouTube, Vertical, and Twitch. I actually cannot put it and YouTube horizontal for some reason. Let me put it in the club section right here. Going in the notes. I'm about to copy it over and post it myself. He said, I'm getting to actually cook. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When's the last time you did that? I'm having a pretty good day. Pretty good day. Only thing is, on Saturdays, gotta do some yard work, and I'm very allergic to grass. So I'm feeling it right now. It's not the best feeling. But other than that, pretty good. 2-2. I was 2,239 earlier, and I went on a crazy losing streak. I was getting cooked. But how you doing today, man? How's basketball going? I'm hooping tomorrow. Not in a league like you, but just open runs. So we got 5 people in the tournament. Does anyone play me in a puzzle battle before the round starts? I'll send it to the first message I see. If anyone wants to play that before. Let me see. And Austin again. Appreciate these likes. I'm almost at 21.5 thousand there on TikTok. Got 6 people in already for this tournament. Already 6 people. There are 2,100 higher. Got you. Let's get the rematch. See if I can give you a better game this time. Let's see. Kid Cobra. Basketball is going well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Playoffs? Is it a normal NBA playoffs type of thing where it's first round, second round, third round, fourth round, or is it like in high school where you have like the division championship, then the regional, then state? Is it like that? Or is it more like a bracket? I guess they're both brackets, but what is it called? 250. Oof. Why is everyone 2K? I don't know. Wait, let me know if you... I'll send it again, Leb. I don't know if that one went through. Because I don't know if it's my computer or something with chess.com. Because I've been sending them and they have not been going all the way through. I just sent another one, though. Let me know if that one pops up. Divisional, regional, state. Okay. So you got 3-round playoffs. What's the averages looking like right now? I know you said you had that 40 piece. But yeah, sent that, Bleb, if you're still down to play. Not all good. And we have 425 subscribers. Appreciate the news. You're not getting it? Dude, chess.com has some issues. Okay, I'll try one more time. Well, let's see if it's enough time, though. Let's see. No, it's not. Dang. Not enough for one more, sadly. I don't know why it's not. It's not either of us. Because it's happened. Well, maybe it's me. Because I've sent a lot of invites, challenges, and puzzle battles that have not gone through. I do not know what's happening with my account. I wonder if it's something to do with my output. Because I'm streaming to 4 places. Maybe my computer having some minor issues. I'm surprised. I don't want to jinx it, but it's not even overheating. It's a little warm. But, you know, it's doing pretty good right now, honestly. Nah. But laggy, you should still get it with laggy Wi-Fi, I can't lie. But you're saying you're 17 for 17 with the laggy Wi-Fi? Ridiculous. That's ridiculous. You're averaging 25 and 10. Everyone, we got to clap it up for Ravi here. He's averaging 25 points and 10 rebounds in his league he's playing in. In any league, 25 and 10. And then for a point guard, too. That's a hand clap. That's almost worth... Do I have... Nah, I don't have them easily accessible. So that's worth the confetti, basically. But it's not right next to me. Must have... Why is it not next to me, actually? I don't know why it's not right here, but it should be. All to 2,000 plus. But I will say, I don't know if I play like it the last time. So, more like 4. Yeah, we have a minute 20 left. Yeah, 25 and 10 is ridiculous. I can't lie. 25 and 10 is ridiculous. Didn't you say you're going to try and play the intramural at your school this year? Yeah, we're waiting on a couple more people. For those who are watching on YouTube or TikTok, Rav Master Chess, another creator, check out. That's his YouTube. I think, is that your Twitch as well? I don't remember your Twitch name. I know that's your YouTube though. But yeah, we got 11 people in the tournament. Averaging 30? That gotta be half y'all team's points, man. That's 55 and 15 from 2 people. That's pretty absurd. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I do not have the confidence for that. I am the confidence. I just am not that good anymore. Intramural at my school, I've watched some of the games, it's like Rob Master on 09 there on Twitch for Robbie stuff. What's up, Ren? We have a tournament coming in. I know you said you want to play one fresh. This is fresh, and 20 seconds is starting up if you want to join in right now. Yeah, and almost 22,000 likes there on TikTok. But yeah, let's see. 8. I'm playing Rob Master 09. First game of the tournament. So let's see how we can start off. We start off with the win, start off with a loss. It's 1-0. The 1-0 for this one is 30. It's in a half hour. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here. How do I end up so... I don't know how we get so many high rated. I'll take it. It's fun. It's fun. The variants, like some games, it's like we have some terms of 100s and 2500s. I like that it's representative of a lot of different skill levels. But yeah, it is definitely a lot of high rated. And I'm just going to slide in. Ooh, we can go here. Fork. Take. Alright. We're sitting pretty right now. We're going to drop back. I blundered, though, a little bit. I'm going to slide over. Yeah, then maybe they could have done something there. I don't know if it would have worked. But there was a plan, at least. We're going to go queen here. Nice looking aside. I'm going to take the pawn. If knight drops here, we can go back here, actually. Because we're up the material, we're fine with getting an odd-looking position. King up. Attack the queen. Check. Take. Oh, you can't slide over there. Oh, no. Oh, my God. I messed up. I thought I could go queen here for some reason. You could not do that. That does not work at all. Yeah. It's actually... Yeah, I could have drawn this. I completely missed the queen over. I would have found that quicker. I might have been able to get a draw or a win. But I found I was too slow on the draw there. Somehow I thought queen to g4. That completely threw me off. I was planning to go there, and I realized that I'm just giving up my queen completely for free. So that wouldn't have worked. Yeah, not sure what I guess I know what I was looking at. Not sure how I missed that part of it, though. And I looked at it for much longer than I'm willing to admit to have missed something so simple. But we're going to take that. Bishop's going to drop back here to c7. Yeah, earlier today I was having that feeling a lot, man. Like, I lost basic, 40 to 60, around 80 points. When I was losing that earlier, this was so dumb, too. What am I doing? Yeah, these first two games have not gone my way. They had a free piece. Luckily, they missed that. It is bullet, so calculations will be less sharp. Luckily for me here. I'm going to take the pawn here in the center, and then knight to f6. Or bishop back to d6 or c7 next, I'm guessing. They resign. All right, we get the win. Quick win after a tough loss. Pawn here to a3. Bishop's going to slide up. Queen's going to slide up. Take, take. h4, we don't want them to slide. Actually, yeah, we just want to attack. We're down 10 seconds, so we gotta move a little quicker. Gotta move a little faster. Uh-oh. Well, hold on. It's looking a bit dangerous over here. But we might be able to get away unscathed. Somehow, we got away okay there. Really don't see, you can't take that immediately. You want to slide over, though? Oh, snap. Oh, my God. Yeah, this is over. I can't do anything here, really. Except we can pre-move that almost. Wait, I don't want to pre... Okay, we don't... Wait, no! I still made that move. Why did I do that? Yeah, I could have won this. Yeah, that was quite stupid, I can't lie. Queen here. Take. I lost on time, and we had a good position. That's 2 games we've lost. I've just gotta move quicker. Finding good moves, but finding them slow is as good as not finding them. I need to find a good middle ground where I can find decent tactics, but I'm not spending too much of my time doing so. I found a good middle ground that last tournament. This one, we're starting off, finding good moves and losing on time. Not exactly how you want to play in. Not even finding good moves this game. This game, we're just losing. They're looking for a checkmate here. We could take... That doesn't work, though. We're going to slide out the way, I guess. This is not great still. I'm going to slide back with the knight. Check in the center. We have to take there. We have to go there. Up. Oh, okay. Okay. So yeah, this is just over. Because they're going to go bishop captures and then king up. Luckily the queen can't move there immediately. If it could, it'd really just be game over. We have to stay attacked to that square. If we don't stay on that square, the game's over. The game's pretty much already over anyways, but we need to be on that. We need to guard that square at least. Alright, we survived that somehow. It feels like it should be worse than what it ended up being. I won. Let's go. We got the win on time. Not a crazy, impressive win, but we won on time there. We just used the light squares. I knew they had a dark square bishop, so I assumed they couldn't get any checked. So if you saw there, I was able to just keep my king on light squares so they couldn't get some easy attack going there. That was the thought process. It ended up working. Oh my god. Dude, how did I... Yeah, the game's over. I'm not even going to waste my time with that and try. Because there's checkmate and the rook's hanging. Tough. That's over immediate. A great win and an amazing, astoundingly quick loss right after. 2 for 5. So first start of the tournament, we're getting all in all kind of cooked. Even the game we won, we've only won 1 game convincingly. The game we won, we barely won. And then the other 3 losses. I guess you said 2 of the losses I was actually winning. But, so I'd say all in all, like, you know, mid, 2 for 5, not the best, 40%. We've been playing some, I think, 2200 twice, 2300, and a 2500. So it's not, I'm playing some people that are higher rated, but still. With the positions I've had, I would at least like 2.5 of a score, I'd say. I could have a little higher of a score, even given they're higher rated. We're going to pawn your e4, exchange there on e4, drop back in the castle, and then maybe knight here. Can go rook over, queen up. That's funny. That doesn't even work. Yeah. I thought they messed up, but it does not work the way you would want something that looks like it's free should work. Because it's not actually free. Because they could go rook over, which is why they were... That was very slick. They made me think they didn't see it the way they were maneuvering. And they did see it. It just doesn't work. But you have a beautiful fork there. Monster fork there on the d7 square. We're going to take that there. And then we can go... Maybe rook forward. And then queen here. Yeah, I like that. Hopefully. They don't let me do that, though. Queen down. gotta watch out though, because they get it right back. It doesn't even matter. It could not have mattered any less. And I have 8 seconds. So that is definitely more of a sign of the position. This is actually a win. This is hilarious. This is winning. This is winning. Yeah. And I can't win it. Tough. Another winning game. And I moved just too slow to actually convert it. You know, I can live. There have been losing streaks I've had where I just been getting cooked. I can live with this. This is, I need to just move quicker. Maybe I don't get those same positions with the time. Like, how do you quantify how much you find with the time you used? But still, I think I can move slightly quicker and still find those moves. Maybe not 10 seconds quicker, but maybe 2. And that might be enough to change a loss to a win. When it slide over, nice one to go here. Exchange in the center. Exchange again. Okay. We're up some material in this game. Another game where we have a slight advantage. Can we actually convert this one? And take there, but they don't take. Okay, this I definitely should convert. This is a 2 pawn up king and pawn in the game. This should not really take that long. Because the king can never pass the 4th rank. Because everything moved down and just push, which is the issue. Take. And then, yeah. I don't want to deal with that. So we're just going to get a queen. Yeah, queen there. And the king's stuck on that side of the board. Yeah, they resign. Let's go to the next game. We got to win. 425 indeed. 425 indeed. A quarter of the way there to the big 500 goal. And then Jazzy, appreciate these likes on TikTok. Hit 22,000. Closing on 22.5K there. We are 3 for 7. Not the best, but not the worst. Not the worst. If you see in the games, only one of them did I get cooked. We have some competition here. Some competitive fights. Not all gone our way, but very fun. Very fun. Definitely improving me. If you want to know how to join in the tournament, please ask. We have 5 games going on. Very cool to see this many games going on and I'm not in them. Thank you all for participating in this tournament. Just have a quick break. If you are enjoying, I'm on 3 platforms. I'm on YouTube at PJ's Chess, PJS Chess, and the same thing as TikTok. So check those out if you're enjoying some content on those. And then Twitch, PJ's Chess 993 if you like watching on the Twitch platform. That is that there. Closing out some milestones on all of them. Almost at 100 Twitch follows, almost at 500 subs, and almost at 1,000 TikTok. We're going to play the French again. I'm going to play the Petrov next time because I'm really not winning that many games against Robbie here. So we might have to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to go pawn here to A5. Okay. Watch out for that F5 move. Knight B to D7 next. So the sacrifice doesn't work quite the same way on this move order. Take the knight here. Yeah. Check. Pawn up. And then king up. Can we guard this is the question. Hold on. Let's try something. Let's try something. And we're going to attack the rook. We still double attack the queen and the rook, but in a different manner. Except they can guard this. And I missed it. But it's fine. We can still take here. Yeah, let's say I missed that they can do that. But we're up a pawn. Up 2 pawns. I'm going to drop back here. And go on to a winning endgame. Theoretically. Now, I should win this. Do I win this? Who knows, but I should. I'm up a decent amount of material. They're looking to capture there. We're going to take there instead, though. We're going to live with that outcome. Capture. Capture. Yeah. This is a advantage. Exchange. Take. And we're just going to go push this. There we go. Checkmate. We got that win. And that's a 2-game win streak, I believe. Finally, we're on a streak. We got more than 2 points for a win. See if we can go for 3 so we can get that +4 for the first time in this arena, which is a huge part of trying to win. You need that +4. We're getting 2 and 3 just with the math, and I blunder. As soon as I say I have a chance to win, I throw a little bit. We're losing this exchange. But down a pawn is not game over. As bad as it feels now, it's not the end of the world. I'm going to slide over. They have a sacrifice, I think. I am not well equipped against this one. We're going to go with bishop here. get their bishop out the way. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that. Now the sacrifice has a lot less sting, I think. Queen's going to slide up. Back? Back? I don't know. This is very odd. What am I trying to do? Rook's going to slide over. Rook up, I guess. Whatever they're trying to do, I don't want to let them do that. I don't see it, but I'm guessing they see it, which is why they play it. So I'm not going to do what they're trying to get set up. Rook's going to slide over. Any sacrifice now, they can't... Oh, free rook. There we go. We will take that. Queen's going to drop back to guard everything. Check. Take. 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 And now this is just a winning endgame. Check. And we force the queen trade. There we go. Get behind their pawn. And they resign. 3 games in a win. Finally. I had mate against who? Well, I won all the last ones. So I'm glad I did not lose then. Because I won the last couple. I had mate in 1. Tough. Wait. How was it, like a ladder mate? Or was it... I'm trying to think. Mate in 1? You're talking about the game I just played against Jose? I just want to slide, take. No, I didn't play the opening I was supposed to play here. Playing rejection. I should have done something different. We're going to slide back up. Here with the... They don't let me take the pawn, which is what I was trying to do with that idea. This is mate. This is a... No, it's not. It's not, actually. Wow, I thought this was a... What do you call it, mate? What do you call those mates? You know what I'm trying to say. I can't think of the name. I thought it was that, though. But somehow it's not. And I have a chance to win. So, game not over. Game not over. Slide over. Yeah, we have a shot. We have a shot. Let's go. Checkmate. We got the win. A smothered mate. Yes, smothered mate. I cannot think of the name, but we got the win there. We avoided the smother, and we're able to catch up and go to 3rd place after what feels like a very up and down tournament. We're on a streak, and very important streak as well. We're going to go pawn here. We got to keep it going if we want a chance. I didn't see the score, so I don't know how many points I need to try and get higher. But I do know the more I have, the better the chance. So we're still going to try and win, although I don't know exactly how many points we are behind. We're going to pre-move that. We're down 8. We're up 8 seconds. So if I'm a good bullet player, I should keep the time advantage. Will I? Well, am I a good bullet player? We'll find that out. But I do have an advantage. This, I think, was a erroneous decision. And then here. Rook over. Free. That's a free rook. Okay. Now we're up material. This should be a win. I mean, I hope it's a win if I'm up a rook. And that's it. We're going to drop back and then queen over. I don't have to pre-move. I'm at 20 seconds. Yeah, so I don't want to pre-move that just in case something like that happens. So I'm not going to mess that up. We're going to slide queen over. Offer the queen trade. Check. Take. As long as we don't give up mate, we're good. Alright, they resigned that one. We're on a 5-game streak. We're half the score of 1st place. So to put in perspective how crazy, I'm in 2nd, and you could double my score, and we're still tied with 1st. I mean, that's just ridiculous. We're going to go pawn forward, bishop up. The Greek gift, that's tough. You can't take the bishop back. Although I think it's still a loss, whatever you do here. I'm like 99% sure. Yeah. This is getting ugly. This is getting ugly. We're going to take that, though. What? Alright. All right. So we're playing second. We've lost second place after I don't even say heartbreaking loss. I lost that pretty quick. After a loss that happened. We're now back to third place after a quick stint in second, and our streak's gone. So we have to win these games here in order to give a shot again of trying to win. Or not win, obviously not win. Try and get second. First place has been decided for quite some time now. We're going to go knight here. Here. Queen up, offering the exchange. Okay, I think we can go over. I don't know. Oh, no, this doesn't work. No, yeah, this doesn't work. Because they can just sacrifice still. No, they don't go for it. Okay, they had a sack. They did not go for that, though. I can't say I'm upset at them. I'm glad they didn't go for it. Rook's going to slide over. But they're up 7 seconds. That is the bigger issue. No! Are you kidding me? I meant to exchange. Obviously, I did not try and do that. That would not be something I intentionally did. But it's what I did, so it doesn't matter the intent behind it. I'm down a decent amount of material now. I'm down a rook. Any chance I had of winning, I think you can say is gone. Let's just resign that. Just stopped one square too short, unfortunately. So we took a loss there. Let's go to the next one. Looks like second may have created some distance. But if we want to lose games, I'd rather be back-to-back like that. No place you sitting at, Rav. We're going knight here. Here. Bishop to d3, exchange. h3. Queen can go to c2. Capture. Take. Then maybe knight here. Yeah, and then queen can go back to any of these squares. Or castle next. So equal on the clock. They're moving very quick. We're going g4. Same side attack. We're going to win another pawn, I believe. That's +2. And that is a decent material advantage. We're going to take with the knight, honestly. Let's keep it safe. The rook's going to slide over. If they take, we'll take. Queen up. Captures. Alright. Might have been the wrong square. I think, yeah, rook here first made more sense. So their rook can't get over and try and control everything. And now we're going to go here and take, and then king towards the center. So this is just a winning endgame. We have too many pawns for them to handle here. Pawn up, take. Here. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but we're just going pawn forward to stop any move forward. As you can imagine, just not enough material here for black. Queen, check. And then checkmate there. All right, we got that win. After 2 losses, we're still in 3rd place, and we're playing 4th, so we have to beat them here to try and maintain my spot. I don't know if they're on a win streak or not. They're on a streak. They will actually tie us if they beat us, so we got to win or draw. We have 2 options that would be fine for us here, so hopefully we get one of them. We're going to take there. Bishop's going to slide. That actually was free for a second. I missed the chance to just take it. A4 here. Want to jump the knight in. Rook's going to capture. We can bring this other rook here. Yeah. I don't dislike that. Bishop's going to slide. Take, I'm guessing. The knight's going to move out the way. Yeah, I was looking at ways to just take it. I'm moving my queen to attack 2 of their pawns. They're pushing forward. Don't want to take. Their knight's getting active. Slide over a square. Check. Oh, I literally can't get out the way. Oh, I see the problem. I really can't get my king out the way. Tough. Yeah, whatever it is, it's going to be mate. drop, and that's mate. My king was stuck. So that loss there, very important. We're playing 5th. So if we don't win this game, we really, 3rd place is really in jeopardy. So we gotta get this one so we didn't get the last one. Pawn forward, bishop up, king over, knight here. Rook over. No. Whew, they had a fork. That would have been much worse than this, I'll say. This is bad, but the fork was worse. They could have taken there on f7. Oof. That was... We survived. We survived. Something we probably should not have. We did mess up. Okay. I guess king up, but I'm not really sure what the best move here is. We gotta move, though. Whatever it is, we gotta move. That is what we've talked about. We gotta move even if we don't see it, because we can't get low on time. I mean, that's really like you have no chance. They did that on purpose. Did not see that until now. Until just now. That also was just hanging. They can just push the pawn. I'm pretty sure that they don't go for it. I mean, they have a lot of options. I'm certain of that much. The knight's going to slide here. Then here. Then... I mean, what do you even do? Knight back to try and guard it? There's one looking to take in the corner. Oh, and then that's just checkmate. That was a horrendous... Why couldn't you take the Greek gift? Wait, this last game? Let me see. I could have taken the Greek gift. This... Maybe in this game? Why couldn't you take... Oh, I thought you could... I could have taken it? Oh, maybe I could. Maybe I could have. I didn't think I could. But I was able to take that, though. Okay, we're waiting for a game. And we lost 3rd. We might lose 4th. We were kicked out the podium. Chain snatched. I cannot lie. Playing 10th place here. Here, up, knight here. Castle, c3, knight bd2. a4, capture. Queen here to c2. Bishop here to d3. And then rook can slide over. Okay. We're going to attack their queen. This is weird. I usually keep my dark square bishop on the board. So this is a bit of an odd scenario for me. I'm not used to playing without my dark square bishop. Rook's going to slide over again. No. No, this is a draw. This is a draw. We needed a win, and a draw was had. We have enough time for this last game. 2 minutes exactly. So this one will end. We'll have a winner and a loser. Can we win this and keep 4th is the question. If we win, do we have a chance to? We do have a chance to keep 4th if we win this game, because they won't have enough time to get 5 points. But we got to make sure we convert this. If we lose, it doesn't matter. Knight's going to slide here to d2. Bishop to d3. I think I just want to make some moves so I can get a decent time scenario. We don't want to be in this must-win game for 4th place and be low on time. We're going to go pawn here to e5. This is not how I usually play this, but I want to give them something to think about. That's what I'm thinking of with this. Now, we both kind of have something to think about. Both our kings are very weak. It's just about who is more confident in their ability to play this. Queen up. And then here. Take. Or up 12. Oh, wait. We're going to take the knight. And this is now winning. This is now winning. We can even go queen over and slow roll this, depending on what they do, though. Move their king, you have to take. Then move their king, you can slow roll. Or we'll still try this. You know, maybe this works. Yeah, now the pin is gone. You've got to be safe. Oh my god, and this is still safe because of that. There we go, we got that win. Looks like we can keep 4th. But 3rd is out the question. With 9 seconds left, can we hold off? I hope I can. Take. And that is the tournament. And I was caught. You won like 2 games immediately. Wow. That is crazy. I got 5th actually. I thought I got 4th. You had 21. Did you win like a immediate 3-game win streak? That's crazy. GG's. But first place, 70 points, 19 for 20. Someone either won or drew. That is, and I'm more impressed with them. The 19 for 20 is crazy. 95% win rate. Rejection therapy with 2nd place, 35 points, 11.5 out of 17. And then 3rd place, Shrubby, 10 for 16, 34 points. And the 4th, Rob Master Chess with 30 points. So, probably do one more tournament if you want to have a vote. Hey, good work. 19 for 20 is ridiculous. Good night, Zach. Appreciate you tuning in. Hope band camp ends up going well. We have a vote for Bughouse. I will also vote for Bughouse. So 2 for Bughouse. You're actually winning against him, but then... Oh, that's tough, Shrubby. That is tough. But yeah, a vote for Blitz. 2 votes for Bughouse. So we have another... Yes, sir. I'll make sure to tune in yours as well, Rob. Appreciate you stopping in. You too, Shrubby. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah. Anyone wants to vote for this last one? We have, say, another minute, 15 seconds. So you want to get your opinion in, please throw it in the chat, and I will have that. Yo, appreciate that follow on Twitch there, Shrubby. Much appreciated. But yeah. Close off. What are we going to close off? Is it going to be another bullet? Is it going to be Bughouse? Is it going to be Blitz? It's 2-1 now with another 55 seconds remaining. 55 seconds, 2-1. If you want something else, you want bullet, if you want Blitz, if you want a 960, if you want something, please throw it in the chat so we have that ready. A vote for bullet. So 2 votes for Bughouse, 1 vote for bullet, and 1 vote for Blitz with 35 seconds left. 3 for Bughouse, 2 for Blitz, 1 for bullet. Yeah, I got you. And him, appreciate those likes. So now that is, I think, 2 for bullet, 3 for Bughouse, 2 for Blitz. So 3-2-2 with 15 seconds left. Blitz. So that's 3 for Blitz, 3 for Bughouse, 2 for bullet. 3-3-2 currently. I got your vote, Jose. Got your vote. But yeah, 3-3-2 with 4 seconds left. Do we have, I guess we can give it some more time instead of doing a coin toss, because 3-3-2 is pretty close in terms of preferences. Bughouse takes the lead with 4-3-2. Let's see. Do we have any other votes? We have another 20 seconds, I'll say. Let's see. Yeah, it is 4 Bughouse, 3 Blitz. Another Blitz. Another Bughouse. So 5 Bughouse, 4 Blitz. So it's, and Bullet has left behind with 2. So if Bullet, you guys want to change your votes to one or the other, I'd probably do that because it is 5-4 Bughouse to Blitz. Bughouse, you have a teammate. You guys share pieces. You vote Blitz as well. So that's 6 for Blitz and 6 for Bughouse with Magnus Carlson there. That's now 6-6. So it is tied. Bughouse, you have a teammate. If you take a piece, you give it to them and they can place it on the board. And same thing, you guys win together, you lose together. But it is 6-6. Bughouse and Blitz. With Lindsay and Steve Pross vote. Someone else wants to throw their vote in chat so I can, or do you want to do a coin toss or something? But it is 6-6 right now. If we don't see a message soon. Okay, Frank and Anthony cancel out. It's 7-7. It is 7 for Blitz and 7 for Bughouse. Looks like coin toss. I'm still, like, if someone wants to type, you can still answer in the chat. Because it is 7 Blitz, 7 Bughouse. The first, yeah, 7-7. 7-7. Let's see who voted first. I think I voted first. So I'll pick, I don't know, I don't care. Who wants to pick the, okay, I see you head for Blitz, toes for Bughouse. That's fine with me. Before I flip, do we have anyone else that wants to actually we vote, have it fair, where it is okay? Okay. 8 for Blitz. Blitz does win the last one, pre-coin toss. So 8-7. That's maybe the most votes we've ever had in one of these. So thank you for all the participation. But we will start this up. Blitz does win, unless another Bughouse person. Before I create it, let's see. That's 15 votes. That's a lot of votes. Let's start this. Blitz or Bug. I'm not seeing any other messages. So Blitz does win 8-7. Very narrow victory, but a win is a win. Says for 3 minutes, half hour, unrated. Make sure all the settings are correct. We're going to set it for 12, and then we can set it for 48, 49, 50, apparently. All right, let's create this. Just created it. About to put it in chat for those watching on YouTube and Twitch. If you are still here, Eli, would you be able to throw in that chat for me if you're still here? If not, I'll try and figure it out. And then I'm about to put it in the notes section for those who need to join from TikTok and on YouTube, or anyone can join this way. If you're in my club, go to the notes section. There's a link for this tournament, and that's how you'll join in. I'm joining in myself, and he wants to play me in a, what is this called? He wants to play me in a puzzle battle before we start. Please throw in your username in chat, and I can send you that invite. Then let me see. Maybe I can. Is this the old? Is this the old one? No, this one's. I think this is the new one. Oh, okay. It's updated. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. So you can see it if you're in Twitch and YouTube vertical, and now YouTube horizontal. You can see it. Can I send you an invite? If you send me your chess.com username, I can send you an invite to my club. I don't think I send you one to the. Oh, you mean the puzzle battle? Can you type in your username and I can type that in for you? I will send you that invite. Yeah. If you want to type that, and I'll type it and I'll send you that invite. I think that's what you mean. What you mean? This is gonna give you a headache. More than Bullet? I guess Bullet moving quick probably is worse for you in your current condition. But they both seem. I mean, chess in general seems kind of difficult. Drunk, honestly. That's kind of crazy. David, got you. David Carvajal 02. All right. Just sent you that invite. Let me know if it doesn't send, because I've got a few people have told me it's not sent, does not work. Blitz is worse. Wow, I would have thought it was Bullet. Yeah, I guess so, because you don't have to think as much for when you're playing quick. Just kind of move quick. Even your opponent will mess up not being inebriated. But yeah, David, let me know if you got that invite. If not, I can try and resend it. Or if you want to send me one, my username, I just type it in chat if you want to send me one. But let me know. If you don't see that, here's mine. You can send me a puzzle battle. So go 2, 3. Alright, that's my username. If you want to send, not sure why my account just cannot seem to send something to someone. Hopefully yours works. Let me close some of these tabs out. Take out. I was about to say capture. I'm so used to saying capture. But it's close out, not capture. Yeah, I have this page open. Let's go to the tournament. How much time we have left? Oh, we don't even have time left, man. That is tough. It's under 3 minutes before the tournament starts. I think I just gotta. I'm playing my daily games in this meantime. A4. Oh, I did not decide. I'm deciding between knight here to d4 and rook over. I think I'm just gonna go knight here. I don't think it makes a huge difference. I think that's fine. This game, I've been enjoying playing this. I messed up, but I found a winning tactic, as you can see. You're just gonna go d3. This is just too much for them to deal with here. 2 passers and a bishop. They're gonna take that pawn in this game. I'm up material. How did I win material? I forgot. Oh, they just left their bishop there. Okay. I mean, you could really go knight back. That's kind of passive, so I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna go here instead. Yo, is that Yo, that's my favorite anime. Well, besides Dragon Ball Z, love the PFP. I love the PFP. I don't have enough time. Well, I don't do rated on stream, and then 2, I don't have enough time for the for a full game anymore. Unfortunately, it is a minute left. But yeah, love the PFP though. Huge Tokyo Ghoul fan. We're waiting. We have 6 people in here. If you want us to join in, you can. Played all my daily games. I think I got a daily invitation. Do I not? I don't see this anymore. Okay, there we go. My match has been created here. I have a lot of dailies going on, but is it my turn? It is my turn, because I'm playing white here. Play d4. And then, indeed. And now why I set tabs. Alright. We have 6 players, a minute left. If anyone wants to join in, please ask. I can tell you how to join in. Maybe we can look at a puzzle for a couple seconds. I don't know. 50 seconds left. Not too much. They're going c3. See how quick we can find this. If you go bishop here, don't know if that works. The queen feels very misplaced. Very misplaced right now. Can't really do anything in this game. I'm trying to see if there's anything that it could do. If you go queen here, it does nothing. If you go bishop there, does nothing. Yeah, there's not enough time for this. We have 20 seconds left. Connection closed. Launch on the browser. Let's close out the other browsers then, so they don't think I'm cheating. And we're waiting 18 more seconds. 6 people. So it should be a lot of similar games. They're the closest here, the two 1600s. Big rating drop off, 2500 to almost 2100 here. And then 13 to 8. We have some 500 point differences, or 4 or 500, and then a 20 point. So there should be the most interesting game, theoretically. Where does he play? D4 first, D5. Bishop F5 here. Knight F6. A very mirrored opening. We're playing the same thing they're playing. We're going to take Bishop D6. H6, and then maybe castle. Alright. I don't dislike this position. I think it's okay. I haven't played Bishop F5 too often myself, but I played against it a lot. And I was thinking about it, I don't know if it was the other day or a little bit ago. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. But someone asked me what openings I know. And I was like, well, I only know 2, really. But then I was like, well, I play against a lot of them. So I'm going to start playing lines that are played against me. Because if you think about it, if I can play against them, I should be able to play them. Just seeing a video you uploaded. It was like, I think it's because I have, with Twitch, I can switch up how it looks. Like with the clipping section of it. So yeah, it probably does look a little up close. They have like, you can put a box on this part of the screen and then on this part. So it does look a little different. But yeah, now I'm going to go here. The Polish. Oof. I don't know if I'm that deep in the bag. I'll try though. We can try. Let's see. B4. What if you tell me the moves real quick, I'll see if I can play it. I know it's B4 first. But what's after B4? Is this hanging? Yo, this is just hanging. This is just hanging. You can't do anything to save this. You would think something that's so Alright, we'll go off vibes. We'll go off vibes then. They're going here to B5. You can't take. And this is very, very frustrating. I think knight back is the best though. The best in a bad scenario, because whatever you play, it's just losing, so it doesn't really matter. Well, I think it does matter. I think that's the point. It does matter what you play. Take. So you're still not a pawn, but they're not an open pass. This is still, don't get me wrong, rather play white. But I think this is a better outcome than some of the other ones that could have happened. B4, bishop B2, E3, B5. Okay. B4, bishop B2, E3, B5. Okay, I'll try that. I'll try. Why not? It's no reason not to. Unrated. Have some fun. I'm the lowest rated. Hey, you can get a lot of some great practice, I'd say. Great practice then. The queen's looking for a checkmate. If only I had one more move, I could actually go for something. But that is chess. It does not matter if you are a move away. It matters what you can do in the moment. I think we're losing, so we're just going to go for this. And there's still checkmate. Still mates. I cannot avoid the mate in one. That's tough. That is unfortunate. Lost that first one. Ian Hart. We have a lot of different ratings in here, Splash. We got a lot of different ratings. So do not feel, if you want to join this tournament, I can send a link. And then Danny, appreciate those donations there on TikTok. But yeah, Splash, you can definitely join in still. If you want the link, I can put it in chat. Let me know if you're on vertical or horizontal though, because that kind of affects it. I'll put in chat though. And if you're on the horizontal YouTube stream, I think you can scroll up a little bit in the links there, the most recent link that you'll see. And then if you're on vertical, there's a link there if you're down to join in. We do viewer tournaments. Go easy. F4, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing here. And then Eli there put the link if you're on the horizontal. So whatever you're watching on, you should have the link now. And you'll be able to click on that and join in. But yeah, knight there to c6. We can capture. Bishop here to c5. If they take, we'll take. Capture, capture, and then queen b6 here. If they capture the center, we'll capture back. But yeah. What's your rating, Splash? If they take, we'll take. And then bishop to a6, and then knight to e7. And you're playing pretty good. You're playing pretty good. You've not messed up at all so far, I would say. Well, no, there's no mistake yet. So do not overthink it. No, have the confidence, because I'm not doing anything clearly that you are uncomfortable with. Well, this is free though. Now this is free, but up until that point, I don't think there was a mistake. We do get that bishop there on e3. Oh yeah, there's some 600s in here, I believe, Splash. So you should get some people in similar rating range, or not every game, but like you will play some. You're going to take there. They're looking here. I wonder if there's a checkmate though. So I'm not going to worry about that too much. We're just going to take this, because this isn't mate. It's not even check. So I think we can go there and go for a mate. Their king's a bit open. There should be something here. I see one mate. I think this is mate in 2. Check. And then mate. GG. So we got that win there after that first loss. Let's go to game 3. We're 1 for 2 so far. D4 and closing in on there. 22.5k likes there on TikTok. But D4, bishop F4. GG's. GG's. Immediate H3. Knight to F3. And then H3. And then bishop E2. Next. Yeah, bishop E2 and then castle. And then C4 or C3. Maybe C4 this game. Oh, the Polish. I forgot. I'm muscle memory. Next white game, I'm playing the Polish. I forgot that I'm playing that next game. I got you. Polish opening. Gotta remember. It's just muscle memory. D4 is so ingrained. Thousands of games of going D4 immediately. This is it's throwing me off. My nervous system is not used to this. But I'm gonna go A4 here. Castle. If they take, we'll take. Why is my mouse not working? This is so frustrating. There we go. That's taking way too much effort to do that. Queen here to B3 though. This really does nothing. To be honest, this doesn't do anything. But I don't know. It looks alright. Like it's a square. Why not go for it? That's a bad way to play chess though. I don't have a plan, and its blitz is more my explanation. It was a classic. I would have spent more time. But I'm up 45 seconds, so I want to try. It wasn't that much time when I moved. But the idea was to just keep a time advantage, and hopefully they don't find a move either. We're going to attack the bishop and then D5. They did give us a plan here. Nope. Now, is this a great plan? Maybe not, but we're up almost a minute. That is a great plan. The plan here is just to whittle down their time to where they make a blunder. And hopefully that works. We're going to go... we have a few options, honestly. This may be a time to sit and calculate. I don't want to. I want to keep the pressure on the clock. As good as the position is on the board, I just think time pressure is almost worse to play with. Like, when you're down on time, you blunder so often. Like, whoever you are, that's when the most mistakes happen. Whatever your threshold is, there is a point where you play worse. So if I can just play, I don't even need to win on the board. I need to play equal until the point where they have to move quick. Maybe a bad way to go about this, but I think with a minute you can do that. Like maybe up 30 seconds, it's like okay, you still play chess. But at this point, is just play decent moves. Rook over is so does. Dude, these arrows are killing me. I'm done drawing arrows. No, I'm not. We're gonna try to figure this out. Yeah, they're attacking that kind of. Not exactly attack, but it was X-rayed. They're going here. This is a trap. You cannot fall for it. If you take, I cannot draw the arrow. If you take that, they can go pawn for it. So you can't do that. I will do this way. Might as well. We're still up like 50 or so seconds. And we can go F4. Yeah, I don't hate that. F4. They're down a minute. Back to a minute advantage for me. They take, will take back, and then rook bf1. Honestly, we're gonna take the bishop, and now this is up material. But see that's low time. That's low time. You just want to make a move, and that one happened. Tactical. Wait, my tactile bug. Tactile bug. What do you mean? Is that a typo or am I missing it? My tactile. Am I tweaking? I think that says tactile, doesn't it? Yeah, we're going to the next game here. We have 7 people in here. If anyone else wants to join in, please just ask. In the third of the way of the tournament, I'm winning. Bughouse did not win today, unfortunately. It was a close call. It was 8-7 blitz for this one. This is the last one for the night, unfortunately. But I'm with you tomorrow. I voted for it. We were outvoted 8-7. The most people who voted ever, I think. The most participants, 8-7. We had 7 people in the tourney though, so not everyone joined in. And some people I know we voted for Bughouse, so we had some blitz players. Maybe they just like watching though. Maybe they want to watch blitz instead. But yeah, 8-7 there for only for clubs. So it's not. I guess it's not only for my club to answer your question. It's hosted through my club, but anyone can play in it as long as you have access to the link. So if you want to play in, the link is in the chat. If you scroll up a little bit, actually I see it's kind of a recent YouTube message. It should be there. If you're on the horizontal or vertical, it's there at the moment. If you just scroll up a little bit. But yeah, you can join in the tourney. Anyone can join. You don't have to join my club for it or anything. You do if you join through the notes section. So one way you can join is you join my club, PJS Chess, same as the YouTube username. And once you're in it, you'll have to go to the notes section to join in. But unless you do that, you don't have to join it if you don't want to. You just click on the link. It should take you straight to it. I don't know if the link makes you join the club, though. I guess maybe it could, but I don't think it does. I think it just has a link to the tournament. But yeah, we can go. The thing is, this is hanging, except it's a tactic, so you can't do it. We're going to go knight here to b3 and then knight to d4 next, attacking that bishop on f5. Boom. Bishop back, I'm sure. And then, yeah, they're not going to give me anything for free. I've played against them. Queen's in blitz. They've in bullet, some free pieces for 4. But in blitz, I know he was not going to do that. We can go knight here, I guess. I have a plan with this. It may not be a great one, but I do have a plan. The plan is to blockade this diagonal. Why is the arrow doing that? I would never intentionally do that. But we're trying to block the diagonal. We're doing a couple. We're attacking that pawn as well, but we're looking at bishop captures this pawn here. That is this knight here. That is the main function of this move. I wonder if this is like a low-key brilliant or a great. Maybe it's a blunder though. So it could go either way. Because if they just take it, it really does nothing. If they just take the knight. The only thing it does is they get rid of all their bishops. If you capture knight. Okay, if you capture knight, they will take with bishop. Wait, which move? Capture knight. Yeah. Let's see. We can't take this anymore. We can go. Did you mean the move before this move? Like before I went knight here? Yeah, because you wouldn't win the. Yeah, it would have been cool if you could win the rook. This check does nothing. And they've stopped everything. It's not very fun. You can't take now because queen. Well, you could take, but it doesn't win material anymore. You have to move the knight, whatever. Or you either have to take or move the knight. You can't leave this here, or they just take that. You could give a check, but your knight's just trapped after. Yeah, you just have to drop back. The tactic was good, but they defended excellently. Queen b3 maybe next, and we need to castle at some point. Take. Well, they sped up the decision for me. We're going to castle. They made it for me. Castling to the queen side. You have to. You can't castle to the other side of the board. Oh, interesting tactics. What do they do here? Actually, this is... I'd rather play white here. We have some moves we could try. I'm not sure. It depends on what they do next, though. But at least they're thinking. Because they also see there's some cool things for white here. Oh, never mind. That's not what I was thinking. I did not see that. Take back everything I said. We can go rook here. I mean, but that just doesn't do anything, honestly. So the knight can get away every place you go. Okay, they're up a pawn, but they can't. They have to give it back, I think. No, they don't. No, they don't. I played this wrong. I could have done something different, but I thought this. Yeah, I missed king up. See, I thought this tactic worked. If I didn't think it worked, I wouldn't have played it. But I thought that worked. I missed king there, so now we're here. Yeah. I messed up. They could have went bishop. Well, they can't go bishop there because of knight, but I didn't see that until after I made that move. We have 18 seconds left, so we're kind of low on time. We need to move a little bit quicker to try and catch up. Pawn forward, knight back. Yeah, as I just said, move quick. Whatever I decide, be confident in it because you can't lose on time. That is a much worse outcome than just losing. Check. Knight here. Okay, we're equal on the clock now. Again, must move fast. Take free pawn. We will take that any day of the week. Check, and we're going to slide over and take here. Alright. This should be interesting. 3 passers versus a rook. I think the 3 passers are winning here. Because 3 is just too many, I think. Up. Here. Up. Yeah, it's just too few pieces for them. No, oh, I messed that up. No, too slow. I was winning, but I did move way too slow in that. That's tough. 2 for 4. We've lost our first, and we're actually in third now. That is a tough loss. We eventually broke them down, but it took too much time to calculate it. Gotta move quicker. I've learned that lesson way too many times. Just today alone, not including the other tournaments I've played on stream and games over the board, but was not moving quick enough in that one. Let's get to the next game, hopefully soon. We can watch one in the meantime. They are the closest, I think. So let's go to this game. And they just started because we just lost to Jose. So Jose has double pawns in the center, attacking that knight. And looks like somehow down a pawn, but a very interesting position. But I got put in a game against second place here. So I need to win in order to try and get second for myself. Yeah, d4. Yeah, later than usual. Later than usual, definitely. I got on later, so I was like, let me stay on a little bit later. And it is the weekend. This is going to be the last one for the day, Ali. This will be the last one. So if you do want to join in, I would say join in this one. But I will be on tomorrow, though. I think this is the first week in a couple weeks I've been on every day of the week. I usually shoot for like, well, I try and get every day. But if I can't, I try and get 5 or 6. I'm 7 for 7 this week. So, glad. found the time. Usually I just cannot. Like if I want to, I usually be doing something. There you go, a3. Next. Queen forward. Bishop here to d2, and I can castle this next square. If knight goes here, going to drop back. Queen's going to go here, attacking the pawn. And then we can go knight to b5. Okay, they guard everything. Very nice move. But yeah, b4. Rook ac1. And then knight b5 after. Wow. No word I tried to say. But yeah, rook ac1 next. We're up about 45 seconds. So that's a pretty sizable time advantage. Rook's going to slide over. Take. I don't want to take with the f-pawn. I want to have that weakness. Isolated pawn's bad too. So f4 is a very good move. I do think I'd rather have an isolated pawn because those are manageable. It's harder to manage, in my opinion, a backwards pawn than an isolated. Because isolated, you can just put enough defenders. And I guess you could say the same thing for a backwards pawn, but there's also the fact that they can create that hole on e4. So with all that in consideration, I decided to take back with the bishop and get the isolated versus that. We're going to go knight here. Wait. Oh, no. Yeah, that doesn't actually work. If I were to play again, I would not play that. This does not work the way I thought. Missing another... I should lose some material. If they actually go the other way, then I would have lost something. But they go this way. We're able to win material. But yeah, they could have been knight xb4. Hey, Jazzy. How are you doing today? We lost the last game. Heartbreaker. This game looks like we're up. Can we keep the advantage, though? We're up on the clock as well. So probably should be able to convert this one. We can go knight to c6 or queen to c6 next. Yeah, the c6 square next, I'm feeling. That is wonderful to hear. But yeah. Let me know what you think of this position. What do you think I can do here? They're attacking my bishop. We can go knight in or queen here. I guess rook over might be the... Yeah, just rook over. So they take, we'll just take back, and that's fine. Knight, this could be a... This is not working. Okay, now we're going to go here. My arrow's not working. It's doing it as like one... This is frustrating. I'm trying to get that to work, but it's not working. We're going to take that, though. And we still have the fork. There it is. There it is. You see, we're attacking both rooks. We're going to win one of them. And they're low on time as well. So this should be a win. And this should put us in second place. Well, actually in third. Jose just won again. So I'm a bit behind Jose. We're going to take queen up. Just make sure we don't give up mate in like 6 seconds. And we can guarantee this win. Alright, this should be game over. They're fighting to the end, though. They're looking for the discovered attack. I like the effort there. But I do find it. We're going to go knight here. Make sure there's no checkmate. And boom, we got that win. And we're tied. We're playing first. Most important game of the tourney. Gotta somehow win this game. If we don't, we will end up losing. And might actually lose. Can we lose? Yeah, we can actually lose third, too. So if we lose here, a lot at stake. We got to at least draw. I mean, we want to win, but a draw should be good enough as well. Knight's going to slide here. Castles. Queen e7, then rook over and c5. Okay. c5 does the same thing. Why not do that? c5 does the exact same thing. This is a... Okay. In a must-win scenario, I have them with an uglier start to the game. Double pawns in the center. Not how you really want to play the game of chess. We're going to drop back. But that doesn't mean they can't turn around. They obviously, at 24-60, know how to play up double pawns. But you still feel good that you got them to have double pawns to start off. And we're attacking two weaknesses. They're going for an all-out attack, though. They said, whatever's happening, we're still going to go for this king side crusher here. We're going to take that first. Maybe we could have just taken in the center immediately as I'm thinking about it. Yeah, you could have just done that quicker because it doesn't matter. I was thinking of doing it here, but if you just do it there, it's the same thing, and it makes so much more sense to do it in that move order. But mistakes will happen. That's part of it. Take there. Yeah. And then okay. So we have a little miss there. We're going to push the pawn up a square. They go bishop. Somehow that drew that down. Rook e8 and then bishop down to f8. I'm not drawing arrows very effectively. But I think it's just my mouse. Okay, there. And then over. And they can go here. And we'll rook over and then bishop down. There we go. That's the illustration. Oh, they're looking to go there. Knight. Oh, knight's not really doing anything. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The knight was doing something. And that's what it was doing. It was guarding that knight. And we forget about that knight momentarily. Not something that you really want to do, but we are going to try and survive this mishap. Yeah, and they of course see it. If they take with the queen, you can do bishop captures, and maybe you can survive that. I don't know if you could exactly. But yeah, now this is just losing because they're going to be up a rook completely for nothing, as you'll see, because they're already up this minor piece. When they take, they'll just be plus a rook, and they'll still have a bishop and knight. Yeah. What was a slight advantage has turned to a huge disadvantage. Just like that. Bishop here. Oh, this is yes. I missed that rook could take there on F. Yep. And we're going to resign to give ourselves a chance at another game. So we're in third. We have a chance to get second, potentially. If we play second. We want to play second place here so we can try and beat them. There's just not enough time left. We can't. It's a chance if we move too slow, we don't finish the next game. So we're going to try and move quick, but we're waiting. While we're waiting, we can watch. Let's see what game we can get to. Oh, we're in a game right now. We're going to move quick since for those who can't see, or actually no one can see the game clock, there's 4.5 minutes left. And I have to make sure that their time stays above that so they can't stall out if they want to at the end. So I need to move very quick, make very quick decisions, and then I'm going to have to live with whatever happens because we definitely cannot give them the chance to stall out. Right now we're doing good on time, moving quick. Not a bad start, not a bad start at all. Because I want this diagonal, which is why I go for that. Oh, double pawns, and they get it anyways. I don't want to trade off everything, but they could just take the knight, I guess. They don't. Move the knight here towards the center. Yeah, keeping the knight on leaves for some room for air for them with more pieces. Could I have, wait, did I miss queen up? I think I did. Yeah, I missed queen here. I could have won material. Oh well. We missed that tactic, unfortunately. Yeah, that's why they moved their rook over. I was focused on something else, and they're focused on that. And I ended up missing a game-winning tactic. And we would have done it with enough time remaining. They're going to push. Take again. Check. Yeah, it doesn't work the same way because the queen's guarding again now. There we go. Knight in, though. I mean, we're still going to try. We still want to go for stuff. So we get something to shake, something to work in our favor with this knight here on g5. But they're very close to the game clock, so I cannot spend too much time calculating. I just want to capture. Even if it's not the right move, we have to move immediate. Check. Wait. Check. Over. Check. Over. Queen. The rook could go. Yeah, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Just back a square. And they're about 30 seconds behind the game clock. So it is sacrifice and like deflection to take this, and they double deflection, but we're able to take that and guard the rook actually. So we are winning. We just need to keep their clock above the game clock. Take the queen. We should be able to. They resign. We got that win, and we're back in second, and we're playing third. So I may have to do something, you know, a little lame, but in order to guarantee second, I have enough time to stall if they get a winning position. I will play it until hopefully I'm winning the whole time. But if it happens that I mess up or they get me, I can just wait out the game clock With a minute 50 left and 2:50 on my clock, I do not have to lose if I do end up down in the game. I've just waited out. I hope it doesn't come to that, because I like to give you guys a game the entire time, but I will definitely try to win the highest place I can. But nice there on e5. If they take, I'll take back, but do not. Bishop here to e6, and then knight can slide here. A minute 20 left in the arena clock. Knight here. Any sacrifice feels a little weak because of the bishop, and this doesn't work because of this. Make sure there's no tactics that I'm missing. And also, we could just do knight captures e5 if we're feeling a little too congested on this side of the board. We had a different move too that we didn't play. We have a few options to make sure we don't lose. Yeah, we could have went knight here. That was a missed opportunity, but we're going to go here and then knight back instead. Offering the exchanges. Wait, no. If they did that, we want to take the free queen, actually. So we're not going to do that. The queen has to move somewhere. Yeah. I mean, really, we're fine with repetition as well. So if they go back and forth, we're also fine with that as an outcome, because the draw would be sufficient. We're up 2. We both get a point for this, and I still keep the 2-point advantage. So we're going knight back and forth. They're deciding what they want to do. With 18 seconds left, they go away from it because they want to try and win. Knight's going to jump here. Yeah, like I can really just go back and forth. There's 10 seconds left on the game clock. Still in second. Go here, and now, even if it's a real game, the attack will be over, as we're going to take the bishop and go queen here. And the game clock does. I had a free bishop. That is tough. But, first place, Rejection Therapy, 5 for 5, beat all of us. 17 points. I got second, 4 for 7. I missed a lot today. I missed a lot of tactics today. But I got second. And third place, Jose, with 3 out of 5. That was the last one for today. If you did enjoy, please check out all my social medias. I'm PJ's Chess on YouTube and TikTok, PJS Chess. And then PJ's Chess 993 on Twitch. So if you did enjoy, please check those out. No pressure, obviously. But if you did want to support, that's how you do it. And I'll catch you on the